Hello, and we are live on Twitch. So, last week we had our intrepid adventurers who actually uncovered the ancient artifact inside a tomb in Sundance Village. And they realized that there was some dark necromancy powers going on, and things just weren't very great overall. But this time around, they actually gave the artifact to the leader at the temple, Justira, and she gave them a quest to travel to Crestborn, and that allows them the chance to find out more about this artifact and see where they'll be going from here. So, without further ado, last time we left off, you guys did some shopping in Sundance before making your journey to Crestborn, which is about 3 days away. Is there anything you guys would like to do in Sundance before you take to the road?
Remind me, did we find out where we might be able to find what was her name? Miss Nightingale.
So,
Okay, did something like that happen during the last game?
you. They actually never saw the saint. Would Sunevi have been disappointed?
He would be very disappointed, indeed. Came all the way here just to see her, and she didn't even bother showing up.
That's hilarious.
I suppose he didn't announce his arrival, but still.
But yeah, you find out that the saint has in fact ascended, and the party last time they ended up going to an apothecary. Tom hit on a window, not window, widow. That's better. I cannot talk today.
No, you were right the first time. One door closes, one window opens.
Yes, exactly. So, on your way out of the village, most of you, I will say, hear a voice inside your head. Except Tom. You're the only one who doesn't hear this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. So, you're walking over the bridge, crossing the river that goes into Sundance, and suddenly, just like a gentle breeze, you hear, "Thank you for everything you've done for my village. Just make sure your friend doesn't touch that evil artifact."
Suneve immediately draws his club and goes on the defensive. What intonations was that?
What, you see something?
No, but I heard something.
What was it? I don't hear anything.
Well, maybe you should open your ears then. Surely I'm not the only one who heard that.
No, I heard it too.
What
Who
did
are
you
you,
hear?
Spirit?
I'm not drunk. What is going on?
Wait, you couldn't hear that?
I heard nothing.
It's like it was right here. Hello?
You don't hear anything afterwards.
All right, you're all crazy.
Can I cast message to Tom? It's me. It's me, the apothecary.
Just so he
I
doesn't
want
feel-
you, baby.
I knew it.
Like in the least, like me trying to do the voice now. I want you, baby.
I'll be back.
God.
I heard it too, guys. I heard her. Okay, we got to come back through here. It's no problem.
I would like to make an
gosh, that is
insight check to see
hilarious.
if I believe him. No, I'm just kidding.
You can if you'd like.
Sure, why not? I'm very good at these. Nope, I'm not. We're starting off strong. We are
Oh
starting
my
off
goodness, with a +5.
strong. It tilted on 19 and then
On
went to
that
1.
one. That is hilarious.
I wholeheartedly believe you. You definitely heard it.
I heard something. And it makes my heart a flutter.
Oh. That's not quite the reaction I would expect, but I mean,
It's a different
John.
relationship that I have with the message than you had. So don't worry about it. Don't, you know. It's kind of like you weren't even there for that whole thing, so you know, it's fine. That's my special moment. I'm surprised
think
everybody heard it. I thought that was a private thing, but it's fine.
I think maybe you should stick to good food next time, Sunivi. It seems to like zonk you out quite a bit.
Yeah. Say, am I missing something, or is Tom just being Tom?
I mean,
No.
Has it
About the
been
same
long
way.
enough for the Toms just being Tom? But sure, yeah, sure. Tom can't be
Maybe.
anything other.
I think you've made yourself very,
That
very
is
obvious.
amazing.
Thank you, and you're welcome.
My pleasure.
Oh jeez.
Oh, I really
Alrighty,
like
so-
the character names.
You head out, and we'll say that there are a couple different ways you can go heading out of Sundance. So Crestbourne would be to the southeast, and if you take, well, someone roll me a survival check. Whoever would head up this journey.
I mean, metagaming, but mine is pretty decent, I suppose.
No proficiency in it.
Same.
Yeah, whoever wants
All right.
to.
Well, I should be familiar with Crestbourne. I will roll it. Let's do this. It's a +1. Perfect. That's where I want my nat 20s
Wow.
on a
Nice.
survival roll.
Yeah, that's a crit on
Nice.
either side, so we have a nat 1 and a 20 back to back. That's just
Indeed.
beautiful.
Let's keep this up.
So, Tom, you would know that there are two different ways you can go. One of which is the main road, called the Traveler's Path, and it's basically the main way that the majority of people get from Sundance to Crestbourne. However, it's littered with bandits. The other way takes a little bit longer, so it takes about 4 days instead of 3, and you can actually go directly south first and then travel east, but that involves traveling through the forest.
These boots weren't made for walking. We're going on the path, and if we see any of my compatriots, I'll be sure to let you guys know.
Out of character, are you letting us know that this path is filled with bandits?
Yeah, that was the compatriots. I mean, you guys know of me.
Yeah, right, just make sure. Wait. As charming
You-
as I'm sure your compatriots are,
Yes.
maybe it would be wise to go the safe route,
What's the safe route?
the one that doesn't take us through compatriot land.
I like my people. You guys are cool. You're with me. Practically the second in command anyway, so there's nothing to worry about. And like I said, I like, you know, the path that is the least wearing on my feet. I mean, I don't think everybody can fly. I know I can, but
You could do with developing some thicker skin on your feet, but
why? There's I want people to see me on the road. It's part of my debonair.
debonair, what does that mean?
I'll tell you later.
Well, as long as they treat us better than you treated me when we first met, we should be fine.
Don't know what you're talking about.
Hmm.
Nothing but a perfect gentleman or lady. I forget when I met you. Tom wears many hats.
Demonair. Is this some sort of is this some sort of what do you call it? Spiritual thing? Because if so, I suppose I shouldn't interfere.
Yes.
Well, let it be then.
Okay, so you're taking the main road to Crestborn. Am I understanding that correctly?
Yes, I didn't tell them about any other way. It's just like
My better judgment, yes.
down the road.
Down the road
Should
we
be
go.
fine. It's the route we came in
So,
on.
Yeah.
Be alright.
yeah. The majority of you, since you haven't traveled together, I will ask, and we'll do a couple different skill checks related to it. But go ahead and describe to me just how your character would help with this process. We'll start with Tom.
I mean, yeah, kind of the obvious. I have the wings. I kind of, scout ahead and relay back pretty nonchalantly. Even if I saw something that looked 50% out of the ordinary, I wouldn't say it. It would need to reach a threshold of like 70% of suspicion.
Yeah. Okay, so in that case, I would say your choice of survival or perception.
I think it's the same either way. Hope I get another net 20. Yeah, not bad.
Oh, nice. That's pretty good. On a 17, yeah, you're able to kind of use your wings to an advantage and scout ahead, making sure there's no dangers. So, along the way, you see probably an hour or so outside of Sundance. There's a cart with some horses attached, and there seems to be a woman. It's hard to tell from this distance.
Oh, I can tell.
Driving the cart.
I can
You
tell.
can tell. But yeah, that's your first thing you see.
So a cart. All right. So
Tom
I'm
has
thirsty.
advantage on perception on women.
Yeah. Yes. All day, every day. So there's a cart. I'm thirsty. I'm sure they got some water. Didn't pack any. Didn't think I'd need it. So anybody else forget anything important or not important?
By the heavens, tell me you didn't take any water. Why didn't you say so?
Like I just did.
Well, I shoved my water skin in your face.
Ah.
Here, drink. I mean, I know a lot about your soft skins, but I know you need to stay hydrated.
What you don't understand is I have a slight drinking problem, and I'm gonna do the very obvious mist to my cheek. It has to come out of a pint glass, or it's just no good.
Do you need me to feed it to you?
No, let's go to the cart. I'll do you have a pint glass on you? I swear, it just needs to be a pint glass.
I mean,
Does Sunevi have a pint glass?
I have. Actually, let me see if I have that one. One moment. Not,
It's a
not-
very
not pint- not a
specific
pint
drinking
glass,
problem. I don't like to talk about it very
Um,
much.
I was about to say no, I don't have a herbalism kit because otherwise I suppose a mortar and pestle kind of works. But I don't have a herbalism kit,
It's all good. It's all good.
so
There's
I
a
don't
cart.
have anything.
I'm sure they've got a swig or two of something that I can drink.
By the gods, Tom.
Okay.
Be
So
more careful next time.
Yeah. Why? What's the worst that could happen?
you see the individual looking towards you, and she has a hood over top of her head, but you see some pretty dark hair coming out of that hood, and appears to maybe be elven of some sort. It's kind of hard to tell. But she looks in your direction and just says, "Yes, what do you want?"
Heading to Crestboard?
Possibly. We'll see. Who are you?
The name's Tom Fan, and these are the Tom Fan fangirls behind me, and we're heading to Crestbourne. I was wondering if you had perchance a pint of anything imbibable.
Well, I don't usually give my alcohol to strangers, but I do have a flask of whiskey.
Sold.
She passes it over.
It's a long road. I try not to drink alone. What's your name?
You can call me Mel.
Mel. Huh.
Tamel. And I'm going to imbibe.
I would like to lean into like the closest of either Tom or Roscoe. Is that the name of the character too, or I completely forgot.
Booker.
Booger, that was. Just to the closest one I'm going. What's a fangirl?
I think he's calling us his fannies.
What's a fanny?
It's our group name.
You guys didn't say we'd sign up for that. If I'd known, I would have made more of an effort.
As we agreed last week when you were here, we
right.
called the fannies.
All right. Yeah, I believe that decomposed flesh might have done me in a little. Right. So apparently we.
Did this party just name their
out
within
of
3
whim?
sessions?
Yeah, sure. Tom's fannies.
I heard Tom say his fans, and I put the two words together. Tom fans.
That's the
Tom's
best way to do it.
fannies.
Collaborative.
Out of character, you guys do know that I will introduce us as Tom's fannies for the rest of this game.
Please.
I,
I'll only respond to fannies.
Oh my god.
all right. Well, now we have a tattoo to get when we get to Crestbourne. The fanny pack.
Tom's fannies.
The fanny packs are definitely necessary. So, Mel is looking at you while you're having this conversation. And at this point, she's just stopped the cart. And she says, I've already had my fair share of bandits.
So you need
How do I know I
protecting,
can
you
trust
say?
you?
And I'm gonna get a little bit closer and flash either the sword or the other sword, whatever the mood strikes.
Probably depends how much of that flask you've drunk, doesn't it?
No.
Either way, I probably should roll persuasion.
Yeah, go ahead and roll persuasion. It's a pretty high DC,
Yeah.
though.
Kind of hope I fail it.
You're lucky it's not disadvantage.
It should be.
She doesn't know what I said. Just persuasion. Yeah, I got charisma. Oh yeah, perfect.
Nice. That's pretty low for Tom. She just says, I'm quite capable, thank you. I don't really need protecting, but you lot seem like you can use the help.
It's true. Yeah, we've been together a week, and I've already smacked a few of these guys. Getting out of line. They can't, it's so hard to find good help these days. But we are heading to Crestbourne, Mel, so if that's not where you're headed, then it's a moot point.
Interesting. Well, I have some tricks up my sleeve, so if you need some help along the road, I think we can make an arrangement.
Look, Miss, we appreciate it, but I already have 4 soft skins to look after. I don't think I need a 5th.
Well, I think you'll find me a little bit more useful than your other soft skins.
Well, let's put it to the test. Do you know where I can fight Saint Nightingale?
And I'm gonna roll my eyes, but just
She's
keep drinking.
a saint. You know, if you get drunk enough, you might be able to talk to her.
I'm not sure. Last time I tried that, I just ended up falling back over my chair in tavern.
But have you slept in the basement?
No. So we did go to a crypt. That's sort of similar.
Seems like you guys have done a lot together.
So
Where does the time go?
How long have you known each other?
the better part of 2 hours.
Interesting.
I don't remember how long it's been.
Oh. It's been about a day, so I would give you 24.
Yeah, let's just go with that.
So, she says, well, come along. What purpose do you have in Crestborn anyway? A lot of you look like you're not exactly Alliance type.
Sightseeing.
Wait, which one of us are you referring to?
Just all of you. Well, I know there's a circle of lizard folk down south. So you might be from the Alliance, but
This is news to me.
not entirely sure on the rest.
Mel, I hope you're not referring to me. I am Crest born and raised. Know it like the back of my wing. And, yeah, just taking a little trip back home, see, the wife and kids, I think.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure. Interesting tattoos you have there, by the way, and she kind of looks towards Booker.
I just sort of like a 12-year-old teenage girl start covering up myself. No, no, I don't giggle. I just turn away. I'm like, all right, cheers. Ready.
Come on,
Well-
Booker. Don't be embarrassed.
I cast sleep on the lizard. I'm only messing. I don't.
Okay, do I need?
I was gonna say, roll those hit dice.
I think he's got too many anyway.
That is true.
How much?
So-
How many hit I sleep?
I would have to look. It's like maybe 5d6? I can't remember off the top of my head.
Well, you could on a very good roll actually put me to sleep.
5d8, boss.
Even better.
5d8.
You could
Give it a go.
do it.
I mean, might be easier to carry. We got a cart. Right, Mel?
No, it's all good.
You're putting your friend to
What?
sleep?
No. Just
I mean, it
More
depends
than
how much
one
he
way.
drinks to try and get close to the saint.
That big club can be used to help as well.
Okay. Well, let's hit the road.
You-
Before we run out of time.
You mentioned bandits. Can I ask for some more detail?
Oh, yes. I just started traveling around this road, but, let's just say earlier in my journey, I had a couple run-ins.
Do you know roughly where?
I do,
Okay.
but that would involve saying where I came from.
Well, as long as you're happy to call it out if we're heading near where those places are so we can be on guard, that's fine by me.
Works for me. And you start traveling with your new friend. So who would like to head up the next part of the journey? And it doesn't have to be survival. You can also say anything else
I
that
mean,
you
I
would
would
do.
offer, but I'm pretty sure Sunevi is busy pestering this newcomer about with the questions about the lizard folk to the south. Just for the entire journey.
That's amazing. So you would know that the details start to line up a little bit. She references Chamnora as the closest city, and you immediately clock that. Oh, that's probably closer to where I'm from.
Well, Sunevi is very disappointed.
And travel continues. Yeah, whoever wants to head up the journey, just let me know what associated skill you're aiming for.
So while we're traveling on the along the road on the cart, I'm going to be keeping an eye on the road surface and the area around it, looking for any obvious tracks that could indicate bandit activity in the area. So ideally an investigation check, just to keep an eye on things, and just so if I spot any unusual marks, I can try and sort of flag them so that we can be aware.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I would say, yeah, let's go with investigation on that one.
12.
Middle of the road. It's hard to tell because this is a pretty well-traveled path. So there's cart markings, horse tracks, footprints all over the place. So they all get kind of muddled together. But the rest of the day goes pretty smoothly. And eventually, it's getting to the point where you sense that the sun's gonna set probably within the next hour.
So I have dark vision, so I don't, I don't even track that matters. It's just
Same.
we're not at Crestborn yet, so somebody would need to like call me back.
I spent most of this journey asleep in the cart, lying down, so I'm good to go. I'm still sleeping, probably.
You know, the sun is setting. Should we maybe call Tom back before he gets eaten by a crew or something?
Probably for the best. Sorry, Mel, did you say? If you travel this road, do you know anywhere safe for us to set up for the night?
Yes. I do believe, about a half hour away, there's a tower. It's usually a pretty common stopping point.
Okay. Common stopping point. Known to the bandits as common as well? Have there been any attacks at the tower previously?
It's abandoned, but the inside sometimes gets utilized as a camping site. I'm sure they probably know about it, considering I do.
Well, I guess it's got to be more defensible than the open road, right?
True.
Not to cut in, but maybe we should bring. Oh, what they call him? Alainn into the game? Oh wait. Oh wow, they really did not handle that well.
Oh.
Wow, they straight up left the channel.
Oh. Let me check.
Excessive, perhaps. Yeah, so yeah,
Oh,
so
I see it
sorry
now.
to cut in. Just noticed that he.
No, you're all
Oh,
good. Yeah, I was curious too,
oh.
but yeah, we'll figure something out.
And the party has lost a team member already. I guess he got eaten. He got eaten by an owl or something.
That's so brutal.
I mean, he was a fairy, wasn't he?
Some custom. Anyway,
Yeah, we had a Leo last week, but let's go ahead and so you guys, are you doing the tower?
I mean, what does everyone else think? I think it sounds better than trying to set up on the roadside and just hope the bandits don't see us.
Sounds good.
Indeed. Whatever keep these three safe.
Cool.
Okay.
I guess as we're continuing to roll towards the tower, we'll try and flag Tom down so we can let him know what the plan is.
Have anything that might help?
Perfect. So you flag Tom down, and yeah, just like Mel said, as soon as you travel about a half hour more, there's just like an abandoned watchtower, it appears to be. And she speaks up and just says, "These were used during the Lacidian War. They have several watchtowers throughout the Alliance where mages would send magical message back to Crestborn if they saw anything strange or an attack from the dynasty."
Yes.
we're stopping here.
You're welcome to keep going on your own, I suppose.
No. I'm gonna scale to the top from the outside.
I get,
Yeah,
From the outside.
you know,
and
I
like
get-
and like perch.
Nice.
Oh look,
Stan?
comes with gargoyles.
I'm starting to get the feeling Tom doesn't want to hang out with his fannies.
That was hilarious. So, you perch on top, and this part of the alliance is interesting because it's like there's not much, especially along this roadway, in terms of like forests or anything like that. There's the forest to the south, but it's mainly like rolling hillsides and things like that, and this watchtower is kind of built into one of them. But there's a door leading inside as well. Do any of you check that out?
Yeah, I mean, if we're planning to hole up inside the tower for the night, I mean, is it just a watchtower? There's no sort of enclosed area to put the wagon in.
No, it's
Okay.
just the watchtower. But a couple things you would see. Actually, go ahead and make. Can I get your perception checks?
Passive or a check?
Let's do a check on this one.
I have a chance.
21.
All right.
Nice.
The Navy sees everything.
So we'll go with Sunivi's roll, and you see that surrounding the tower, there's kind of like very faint traces of runes written into the grass around it that kind of reveal these like stones underneath. So you get the sense that like maybe there was some sort of magic circle that used to protect it 100 years ago.
Upon realizing this, I'm going to shout out completely inappropriately. Everybody, stand back!
All right. So having heard that, I'm gonna come down from the top and just be like, "Whew! Don't go up there. It's not today. Haven't seen my necklace yet. If anybody comes across it, just let me know. But seriously, don't go to the top. What was all the screaming about?
Just stand back. And after saying this, I'm going to shillelagh my club and hit this rune slash stone as hard as possible, thinking that might dispel the magic that's definitely still there.
Yeah, you hit it and nothing happens, but you all see Sunevi smacking
What are
a
you doing?
ancient.
I definitely take out my sword just to, like, hey,
I
all
am
right.
disabling the magic defending this tower. What does it look like
Wait,
I'm
whoa,
doing?
whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me have a look at that. Can I go and try and investigate this? See, because did you say it was a sort of magic defense system potentially part of the tower? So, as someone who lived through and fought through the war, I'd like to go and try and investigate this and see if I recognize anything about this.
Perfect. Yeah, go ahead and roll me investigation.
Maybe not. Every time.
um, for some reason, your
No, no. Don't think they used these on the front line near Orcristan.
Well, in that case, I keep hitting it until I manage to crack the rock. And upon
it just
succeeding,
breaks, and eventually Mel.
I just go. That was close. Okay, guys, I think I disabled it.
Mel's just like rolling her eyes, and she says, "It's from 100 years ago. It wouldn't have hurt you, but I guess now
I
we
mean,
know
that
for
depends,
sure."
lass. Some things from 100 years ago can hurt you.
Yeah, like a certain saint apparently.
While they're discussing 100 years ago, I'm like prestidigitating to make it look pretty.
Nice. So, still going off of that pretty high perception roll, you see, I can't, inside the tower, there's also traces of an abandoned campsite. So it looks about maybe a week old. So someone had built a fire at some point. So it looks like this is a pretty common resting place. The tower is well fortified and it has several built-in arrow slits. But one thing that's interesting about it is the inside of the arrow slit is built a little bit bigger than most of you have probably seen before. It's almost like it's meant for spell casting. And then there's a spiral staircase leading up to the top where Tom was.
And if your passive perception is high enough, you'll smell it.
Could I head up those stairs
What did you do
while
there?
they're messing about with rocks outside?
Yeah. And you do clock. Actually, let's get an investigation check from Booker on this one.
Don't get yourself hurt.
Nice. So, you see, actually underneath the spiral staircase, there seems to be a cot that can be pulled out to rest on, but it's rotten by this point. You also clock that there's a rotting kind of like treasure chest, but you don't see anything inside that. But then you notice on the wall, kind of like going up the staircase, that there's a crimson seal on the wall that has the visage of Crestborn.
Crestborn's the place we're going to.
Yes.
It's just like a red sort of painted on the wall thing, or?
Yeah, it's almost like a metallic like shield.
Okay. Can I take it off the wall? Is that it?
Yeah, absolutely. So you take it off, and then behind it, you see that there's like a little cubby with a hidden healing potion inside.
Sweet. Someone remind me. I will give that to someone that will need that in the future, because that's concede to the fact that if I get hit, I'm dead. So this. one of you guys is. I'll give that to use in hindsight. Is that the top, or can I slowly keep going up?
Yeah, you can keep going up, and then that would lead to kind of an outdoor area where there's like kind of like a wall like blocking. It's about 10 feet off the ground, but you can see everything and the sun setting outside.
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll out my bed mat and just like that. I'm dead to the world. I'm asleep.
Did you find the thing in the tower that Tom was talking about?
Doesn't bother me, brother. Have you seen me? I'm covered in shite as is.
All right.
Out of character, are we just going to Crestbourne in general, or are we going to like a specific place in Crestbourne?
So we had a commission to transport a certain artifact to Crestbourne to give it to the branch of the temple there, and then ask for the Marae's Academy's help with trying to identify and research what the artifact is and how it has the effect it does on people.
Right.
Or why it doesn't have the effect on me that it should, seeing as that it is
somewhere in your
inside me.
digestive tract. Yes,
Right.
supposedly. Yes, Tom believes that he swallowed it in his sleep when we actually got him pass out drunk and then stuck it in a lead-lined box to keep it from affecting anyone's minds.
Also, I'm an idiot. Yeah, Crestbourne is a city. I was thinking about the Crestbourne Alliance, or like the place called Crestbourne. My bad. Well, that explains it. Yep, makes more sense now.
All right. So with Booker asleep, I'd like to read the Book of Necromancy.
Ooh, Necromancy for Dummies.
What?
So, yeah, it's a. Well, do a general intelligence check to see how you do
Okay.
reading it. Because it's kind of dull.
Yeah, whatever. I could curl up with a good book. 14.
Nice. Yeah, you stay awake for most of it. There's basically it's in very like simple terms, and it has like very few runic inscriptions at all. But it's for the animate dead spell, and it's just like step 1, find the corpse. Step 2, pick up said corpse. Like it's very very basic, like one at a time, to where you kind of skip forward 5 pages and you're like,
Yeah,
"Where's the
I'm
juicy
just gonna
stuff?"
keep looking and like see if there's like codes in it. I'm gonna flip it upside down. I'm trying to look really deep into. I'm gonna read it backwards. Yeah. So
You sure do seem interested in that book, Tom.
I'm interested in many things magical.
Are you sure that's magical?
No. But I won't know until I check.
I suppose that is true. Well, Godspeed, soft one.
And there's like this is hilarious. There's like a foreword written by the author, like thanking all his family members that he raised from the dead. And then on the back there's a picture of him just going like, and it's like some dude in a black coat and like a black cloak and a skull mask, just being like,
It's not like inscribed or anything. Like, to Booker, my biggest fan.
no.
All right, so if there's really like nothing to it, I'm gonna tuck it back next to Booker and.
I don't think I have that book. I don't think that was on me. I genuinely don't think I had that book.
That was the.
Don't you have like a book? Aren't you...
Oh, I
Yeah,
have
so-
a spell book. I have a spell
Yeah,
book.
yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I'm dead. You can take
That was the one you got off hacks.
The
I,
life
I
hacks
don't
of
think you let
necromancy.
me have the Raised Dead book. I think you all like took it, and then I was just like, yeah, sure, take that book, go for it.
I think Sunevi might still have been under the effect of the rotten flesh at this point. when this took place. In other words, I don't think I was here when that happened. Or I just didn't pay enough attention. That's probably likely as well.
It's not even worth it. There's nothing useful in here, and I'm chucking it back to Book.
So you would not be upset if I used it as tinder for the fire.
I mean, he might be. He's asleep though, so yeah.
I'm gonna need a second opinion. Derek?
I think better keep it just in case. At least let him look at it before you burn it.
That's your wish.
And Mel speaks up and just says, "Do you mind if I take a look at it?"
Well, he can't mind. He's asleep. So here. And I'm gonna like dust it off, make sure there's no drool on
Okay.
it, and present it for you.
So she takes a look and says, "Man, this is the worst written book of necromancy I think I've ever seen."
Have you seen many?
It's so trite and
A few.
I'm afraid.
Oh, well, I'm actually going to the academy. That's why I'm heading to Crestborn. You could say I'm a little bit of a wizard myself.
and if it's possible, I'm even more interested
Yeah,
now.
wizard, Mel.
You're a wizard, Mel.
I'm a what?
Sorry, couldn't resist.
Did we start a fire yet?
But I'm a wizard, I can't be. That's up to you guys.
Yeah. So Navy being the caring babysitter he is, he would start a fire for his warm-blooded friends.
All right, so I'm gonna cast Control Flames, and try to impress Mel with some like. So wizard, you say, right? And it's gonna be like fireworks, but in like a very small area. I'm gonna make like a fire rose and present it. What's your favorite kind of magic? As I've given my display.
Go ahead and do a
As he
performance
brandishes
check.
the rose at her, I would like to fiddle with a couple of the links on my armor, and suddenly this really disgusting odor starts emanating from it as he brandishes it towards her.
All right, so you're gonna be Fanny number 4 if you're trying
Out
to.
character real quickly. Are you holding a rose made of fire towards this person?
I mean, it's supposed to be. Yeah, I got Control Flames, so I can make things look.
Are you sure about this?
Yeah, it's a cantrip. It's a very not as pretty as it's beautiful in my mind, but I rolled a 9, so it might look terrible.
That's that, and as you show this to her, so Navy he immediately empties his entire water skin on it, thinking you accidentally caught on fire.
So she just starts laughing at you and says, "Not very practiced, are you? Try this." And she summons what you were trying to do with the rose.
For crying out loud, Thomas! Nobody ever told you not to play with fire. I swear, you guys, you people are worse than hatchlings.
It's not bragging if you can back it up, and I'm gonna do it again.
That is hilarious.
I'm gonna do it
Go
again.
for it.
Same number, perfect.
Oh. Yeah, it's just not working, and she's just kind of rolling her eyes. And to answer your question, my favorite type of magic is divination.
Am I in your future?
No,
We'll see.
not a chance.
1d4 psychic damage.
Yeah,
Huh. What is this?
you take 4 psychic damage. I'm kidding. The funny thing is, I
I'm
actually
in my
roll it.
sleep in agony.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna take the 4 damage, I'm gonna take the 4 damage as part of my broken ego.
Oh,
It's Fanny
yeah.
number 1. I wake up
So
and
you're down
defend
4 hit
his
points.
honor. How dare you?
Oh, yeah, just like from the top of the tower, and you immediately fall asleep again.
She falls asleep. I pick her up and throw her off the tower.
Oh god.
I would totally go catch her. But anyway, yes.
But
My displays of romance having been for naught. Anybody gonna take the first watch?
wait, before that, you soft skins divide your. What's all this talk about different kinds of magic? Magic is magic.
Oh, there's there's as many types of magic as there are languages. The more you know, the better.
I mean, just because you say a spell in different language doesn't make it a new spell. It's still just magic.
You're a druid, right?
And Mel.
Can I pretend to speak?
I'm not
Druidic?
entirely sure. I'm not. I don't think I'm familiar with the term druid.
Scratch that. Can I say something in druidic even though I have no way of like it's a thief's way of speaking druidic. I know the language exists because I'm obsessed with magic, but I don't know anything other than like curse words or something. I don't know.
Como te llamo, Tom Fan.
The fun fact thing is like our character, since druidic is mostly like written and not spoken. I'm pretty sure my character actually cannot read druidic messages since he doesn't really know how to read.
Perfect.
He's a lizard folk. When would he have learned to read?
All right, so then can't read. So then between prestidigitation and control flames, I'm gonna write words in front of, not in an aggressive way, but he could take it aggressively. Like something like just the word magic.
Nice.
You can do that.
We'll say performance with disadvantage since it's a
I
language you
definitely
don't
don't.
know.
And the fact that it's gonna mean nothing to me.
Yeah. There's just several factors.
There's so many things that could go
contributing
wrong, but
against
then
you.
sometimes it just goes so right. Nat 20 plus 4. Yes.
That was a nat 20.
What's that?
Oh
that
no,
with
it wasn't. Darn it.
Denied.
There's a chance.
Do it again. Do it again.
I was like,
Do it
you
again.
rolled two
There's a
nat
chance.
20s?
Yeah, I rolled 2 9s in a row. I don't see why. Yeah. 14, 24. There's still
That's
4s
not
in there.
bad. It's very, you recreate what you think is druidic, and it's very, like, swirly and mimics, like leaves and bushes, and it's basically, like, little drawings of nature.
I mean, that is some very nice art, but I don't think that's the language. I think that's just, hatchling finger painting.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder, so it's whatever you need it to be.
I need it to be gone.
And whoosh, and I'll turn it off.
Thank you.
And Mel just goes, wait, there's a beholder?
I'm a lizard folk and even I know what that means. Get your shit together, Mel.
And she just says, I'm kidding.
Oh. Yes. Jokes. Definitely.
So who would be taking first watch inside this tower?
I can do it. I'll wake up and do it. And that's sort of.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a perception check. Nice. So on a 14, you don't notice anything too crazy. Just some more carts kind of pass by, but they don't seem to pay any mind. Is there anything you would do on your watch?
Maybe start Do I have the book, Tom? I have the book. Is that...
I mean, I passed it to Mel, and then she didn't think too much of it, so I probably would have tossed it back to you.
Yeah,
In your vicinity.
I don't know. I'll give it a quick skim in the R. I don't expect to get anywhere with it, but just start. Why not? For the shits and giggles.
Yeah. So you try to copy it down.
Yeah, why not?
Perfect. I'm trying to remember. Is there a role associated
It's
with that, or does it just happen with
100
wizards?
gold, I believe. Right?
Got
I don't know.
Okay.
It's something per
So-
spell level if you're trying to copy it into your book.
Yeah. Let's do a brief Google search. You need 2 hours and 50 gold per spell level. So animate dead is
I'm going off memory. I'm going for spell level 3.
level
Okay,
3.
so 150?
Yes,
Sweet.
that would be
I don't
correct.
have that. My bad. I'll just read it.
Yeah, just a good read, and it's nice seeing
Kind
that
of
creepy
like Darwin
necromancer
would be kid for me, so
with like thumbs up.
yeah.
Yeah.
A classic.
The wimpy necromancer.
True.
That's amazing. Alrighty. At some point, I'm gonna have to write out the what it says at the beginning with like the foreword. That would be hilarious.
I would like to dedicate this
So,
to my mother, who let me live in her basement for the entire time.
So you spend your watch reading Necromancy for Dummies. It's quite an captivating read, but your watch appears to go on eventfully.
Who's next? Did we decide, or would we have decided, or do I get to pick?
I'll take it.
That is up to
Should
you.
I, dickhead? Slap him on the neck. Not the face, the neck, like a proper, like, neck slap.
Aye, aye, aye. What is it with you people in the face? Jesus.
No retort. I'm gone.
If I'm asleep, then in my sleep, Derek, get over it. Oh, God.
I swear, Boggart's the worst kind of person. And I love it.
Okay, so is it going to be a perception for me as well, trying to keep watch?
Okay, yes
Let's
indeed.
go for it. What's the worst that could happen?
So you.
Oh
a
yeah,
little
I mean, like
distracted.
my watch starts, and
Um,
immediately, obviously, I'm there tinkering with my army. You know, I keep looking out occasionally, and then it's right back to tinkering, back to tinkering. Oh, what if I tweak this slightly? What if I just slightly change this runic formula? What if I just tweak this incantation a little bit, and just occasionally glancing around?
Yeah, that's perfect. And is there anything else you would do?
No,
on
it's
your
literally
watch?
just I'll be tinkering with my armor and just basically practicing my artifice, getting it all ready and tuned up, ready for tomorrow.
Okay, and then as it's approaching morning, we'll do one more watch.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Who would Derek pick?
I'll take it. Because
So Sydney.
just to hopefully something exciting is going to happen. I'm going to on purpose do this at disadvantage because Sunevi, having not had the chance to carry out any of his personal rituals or stuff like that, he's basically going to spend the entire watch time just doing a purification a ritual of himself. Meaning he's going to
Yeah.
pay basically no attention to anything that's going on.
Perfect. Yeah, go ahead and roll that
So
perception.
that's gonna be with disadvantage, just to reflect that, and we get a still pretty decent 12. Wow. Even while doing jack squat, I'm still better than Derek.
Yeah.
It's not that I was doing nothing. It's that I was doing too many other things.
No one's a natural multitasker.
At least Sunevi feels better.
Yeah, indeed. And you would, I would say, at some point during your ritual, and this is whereas the voice you heard in Sundance was not familiar whatsoever. You've heard this voice on occasion, being your deity, um, Fossick, and you hear some kind of shrubs and leaves rustling outside, and you just feel like a warm, comforting feeling. And um, he just says, "Interesting company you're keeping here, Mr. Levy."
Yes, well, somebody has to look after these hapless softskins. Heavens know they'd all get themselves killed if I wasn't here. I like to imagine like I'm speaking this out loud, basically.
And you see one of the leaves actually kind of tumbles around for a second, but then it lands on, I think Aaliyah was the last one to have the lockbox. It lands on her pack.
Curious. I'm going to investigate, because I have learned to not ignore the signs of the deities.
So, as you go to check it out after hearing from your deity and also the leaf landing, you notice that the lockbox containing the relic that you've been carrying is gone.
Oh. Well, this is troubling. So I'm going to go to the one person who I think might actually, give a damn. And yep, sorry Derek, I know you just had your shift, but
What? What?
wake up.
What? What is it? Oh, are we under attack?
No, and keep your voice down, please.
Okay.
The lockbox is missing. The one
What?
with the artifacts.
Okay. Okay. Where's Tom?
Uh,
Oh, he's asleep.
where
Damn.
why
Okay.
he went to sleep, probably.
I was just worried in case he realised that he didn't still have it inside him. Okay. Can I look around and see if there's anything obvious that we can see? What have you seen, Sunevi? Did you find
I was
anything?
gonna say the same. Is Mel here?
And she's currently trancing and just kind of sitting up against one of the tower's
Great.
walls.
So she probably wasn't know. Well, I haven't seen much. Like, I'm pretty sure nobody could have snuck in here without me noticing.
Okay. Okay. Well, we should. I guess we should look for clues. See if there's anything we can spot that's unusual.
Yes, and probably don't. Maybe we probably shouldn't let Mel know that we have this thing.
I mean, yeah, I guess maybe we should try and ask her without telling her, if that makes sense. Try and see if she knows anything without just telling her.
Well, I'll leave that up to you. You appear to be a better people person than I am.
I guess.
Out of character, you can't get much worse.
Are you sure?
Oh, we might all be terrible.
But yeah, I'd like to start having a look around and seeing if I can spot anything, like any like footprints or any sign that someone else has been into the tower, anything like that.
Well, it's just
Yeah,
that I'm gonna
absolutely.
go ahead
Go ahead
and
and make an investigation.
wake up both Tom and Booga, but like, and just give them the stick that the thing's missing. Don't tell Mel. Don't make a big deal out of it.
How? It's not missing. I'm right here.
No,
I'm gonna get it to Crestborn without. Don't worry about it. I didn't see it today. I sure will see it tomorrow. That's part of the reason I always have a drink. Kind of helps things along. Just give it some time. Don't worry about it.
I would like to cast Detect the Poison and Disease to see if Tom is affected by something.
Yeah. Is Tom affected by anything that the DM doesn't know about?
I am under the belief that I have ingested and am digesting some obsidian necklace artifact of evil, and it has not passed, possibly because of my infernal constitution. But when I see it again, I will present it to the group and put it back on my neck, possibly having washed it.
flame purifies it all.
Yeah.
So is that a no to disease or poison?
As far as I know, I mean, out of character, if I have a disease, you just have to let me know. I've been around.
No,
I've
I don't
been
think
around.
so.
Well, I do detect a slight hint of syphilis, but that I don't think that's it.
Except for who? Is that somebody I killed?
Something like the cold, I hear these days. Everyone's got it.
I try to resist cold, so that's probably not it. I don't know what you're looking for, but this fine specimen, doesn't take on more than it wants.
Yeah,
I think-
it's very, very good.
I think
Tom.
we need to tell him.
Tell me what?
So you know how we celebrated the triumphant claiming of the necklace by yourself, and
That's right, yeah.
we went a bit heavy.
Yeah.
You went a bit heavy. The rest of us didn't.
Yeah, so heavy I ate my own necklace.
So heavy you think you ate your own necklace. Yeah. Look, it was doing things to your mind. You weren't yourself. I can understand you wanting it, but you were threatening to kill people who, looked at it, didn't even go near it, didn't even try and take it from you. I mean, I've not known you that long, but I'm pretty sure it shouldn't be doing that to you in the same way it did it to Hacks. So yeah, I got you drunk, and we took it off you, and it's gone. Okay, if you want it back, you need to help us find it.
So I had it, you took it, and now you lost it.
Well, technically, I didn't lose it. It wasn't in my pack. But yeah, that's the gist. Yeah.
You and the fannies lost my stuff when it was tucked safe inside of my belly. Is what I'm hearing.
No, Tom, it was never in your belly. It was on your neck, and then you fell asleep from alcohol, and then
Right.
it wasn't on your neck anymore. It was in a box, and then we had the box in the bag, but now the box is gone, and we don't know where it is.
Is his belly the box, or is the box in the belly?
Should have just let me eat it. That's a mix of good news and bad news. Good news, I don't have to keep looking through my shit anymore. Bad news, I don't have what I feel is rightfully mine.
All the more reason to help us find it.
Right. And this time I will eat it. You guys taking this stuff. Anyway, yeah, so I'm gonna help whoever is looking for who had it last. I was having a wonderful dream with Mel and the widow. Woke me up.
It was in
did,
Aaliyah's
no
pack
comment.
last we saw, but Tsunebi says it's gone.
Yeah.
It's definitely gone.
Where's
All right.
Alainn?
So yeah, so we're gonna rough up Alainn a little bit. If you don't give it to us right now, then you need to go back to Sundance.
You
And
need
we will
to
never
leave,
talk to you
Alainn.
again. We will never talk to you again.
She just says, I don't know what you're
I don't
talking
believe her.
about.
We throw her off the door. She has wings. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Just so
she's
Tsunebi
fine.
doesn't stab me in the process. Like, what are you doing? Stabs me.
I think we've found out why Leia left the team. We threw her off a tower.
It's gotta make
It's
sense.
canon. It's
And
canon.
also, we're all
Even if
insane.
she has rings that looks like attempted murder.
And all of a sudden, we all collectively cast banishment. Anyway, so
At this point, I think Mel would come out of her trance.
hey,
And she's just like, what's going on?
funny story. Something I thought I ate is missing, and
What, did you shit it out?
no. I thought I was going to, and then it turns out no. I might still check around in there because I haven't known these people for too long. I feel like I would have eaten it. That's just something that I. But in any case, they think they lost it. So for their sake, there was this box apparently had some evil artifact. You happened to while you were mediating over there, see anything take something that is not yours or anybody else's but mine?
No, I wasn't even aware you had anything like
Could I-
that.
Yeah,
It's like
Ghost
that.
not telling Mel.
Yeah. Do
Yeah,
we believe her?
you're more than welcome to insight.
Yes, to tell the truth.
Full-heartedly.
I've actually never told anyone
100%
this before.
definitely telling the
I
truth.
start
Full-heartedly.
telling like all my secrets now. I'm like, yeah. One time, I took a dump in the woods and didn't wipe. Yeah, crazy. Sorry. What were we on about? Necklace?
Was there anything in that dump?
Anyway, that necklace.
So, so all of you believe Mel except Sunivi. I'm actually gonna give you a secret message. This is the first time
I didn't
ever
even
done
roll it.
this.
I inherently believe a pretty face.
I'm gonna deafen everyone.
So if I beat her up
except
until she's no
Sunivi.
longer pretty, you don't believe her.
I would roll it.
Here we go.
Let us see.
Oh,
what kind
somebody cast
Let me
deafen.
make sure. Okay, so it should be just Sunivi that hears this. But you get the sense that she's kind of mixing the truth. Some things land truthful, some things don't. There are a couple strange things. One, that she's very vague with her responses. And then the second thing, for just the random traveler, she holds herself very well. So it's like, almost like, prim and proper posture, per se. But that's what you get.
Right.
I'll undeafen everyone else.
All good. Interesting.
The rest of you should be
Yes.
You guys heard all of that too.
So I'm
Yes,
gonna
like
take
about-
out my candle, and I'm gonna look at it and say, "All right, mental note. Look at Twitch."
My candle actually says, "Don't forget, Amazon Prime gives you one
Oh,
free
that's,
subs-"
that's, that's funny. Mine says, do you want to try YouTube Premium? And I've said no 17 times.
Your candle.
Yeah, but like, I'm gonna play it off as like, okay, well, we believe it. We believe you. For now, at least.
Okay. Well, is there anything I can do to help you find it?
I mean, you said you are pretty adapted with magic, right? Could you maybe like,
Yes.
are you able to like detect magic, perhaps?
Ooh, a divination spell. In the past, it was with us. In the future,
Like,
it is.
Even if you can, like, maybe if you could just like take a look around the tower and see if you can discern any magical energies, you're probably the most proficient with it?
I could give it a try.
That would be.
Let's see what we have
Derek,
here.
while you're at it, make some magnifying glasses.
So she's gonna do a couple things and run through a couple rituals.
I'm going to help.
And
If there's any way I can.
nice.
I don't.
I have.
You'll give her
Yes.
advantage that way.
As this happens, I'm
not
going to
personal.
like sort of not speak, but grab like both Derek and Tom by the shoulders and sort of like
Oh,
give their
so
shoulders a
that's not right
squeeze,
there?
as in, you know, they get the idea that
18,
I
okay.
probably want to have a quick word with them. Well, actually, let them decide. Let's see if they take note. Like, I just grab their shoulders and like give it a squeeze when they say they want to help her with this investigation.
Well,
Yeah,
I guess you're right. It doesn't need both of us, does it? Tom,
Yeah,
I think you've got this.
Exactly. I really want the necklace, so anything that gets me closer to the necklace, I'm kind of like focused on.
Hmm.
Very well.
That's another nut one.
So I'll leave.
So she rolled pretty high. Basically she's walking around, looking for any tracks, and you see her ritually casting something, and she kind of looks out of the tower and just says, well, it appears as if someone rifled through your possessions last night. I would check to make sure that other things are still there. And then they left.
Dang. Thought I was gonna do the robbing today. All right. Let's see. Do we know how long ago, so that I have someone to blame?
Mel says, I'm not exactly sure on that one.
All right. Next time I'll take better watch. Okay. Let's rejoin the group. I don't know where we are in terms of everywhere else.
Yeah.
So I'd stepped back when Sunivia had sort of tapped me on the shoulder to allow
Yes.
Tom to do the assisting instead.
Yeah.
Like,
So I don't hear
imagine, like,
this.
sorry. But yeah, so like before they would like rejoin the group, I will have like shared the information with the other two that I get the feeling that Mel is hiding something. So like even if she claims she doesn't know where the thing is, we should probably be keeping a close eye on her. She's definitely too, well, a little too capable to just be some random traveler.
Okay.
Besides, when would somebody else log in? We had 3 people on watch.
Yeah, I mean, I was like a hawk. Nothing got past me. Close eye on anything nearby. No chance.
You know, strangely
My
enough,
mind's a steel trap. Nothing gets past me, Sundancer. Okay, everything logged right up in here.
and you know, now strangely enough, Sunniva chooses to believe this.
And I'm coming down with Mel from, let's say, the middle of the tower. I'm like, yeah. See, if it had been me on watch, I keep both eyes open and a couple of extra ones in the back.
I send you the
I'm
most
sure.
forced smile and just go, of course, Tom, we should have known better.
I mean, the safest place would have been inside me. This is your fault.
Yes, as the responsible person here, I will take all the blame. Should have known better than to let hatchlings do lizard folk work.
Well, next time, don't eat the rotten flesh, and maybe you'll be awake enough to stop it happening.
Yes, I will keep that in mind.
It was crazy when you just start throwing the gold coins at all of us. I was like, what's wrong with you? I know you don't like physical. No, I'm only messing. Caffeinated, with the investigation, where did she look?
Yeah.
She like went down the stairs or something?
Yes, so she would have looked at all the bags first, and then yeah, she walked down the stairs and then kind of looked outside and just gleaned a general direction of something.
Can I? Maybe this is because Sunevi, sorry, or Sneevy said.
So Navy, it's fine.
Sorry.
Whatever
Apologies.
works.
Said not to trust her. I'm literally gonna go to her cart and check it, like glass A, like it's nothing. Is that okay? Like
Yeah,
I'm not trying to like be
absolutely.
sneaky. I'm
Totally.
just going over and checking it.
You're just
Yeah.
walking over. Go to make an investigation.
Jesus, Mary.
Oh.
So, it's pretty clear cut. She, I think, knowing that this road's fairly dangerous, would have taken most of her belongings inside with
Fair
her.
enough.
But then she clocks you as she's walking outside and just says, "What you doing over there?"
Checking to see it's not in here.
Huh. Go ahead and make a deception.
That's the truth.
Oh, that is true. Sorry, persuasion.
I mean, it's true. We could have dropped it, right? We're assuming it's someone else.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
we just
literally I rolled a natural one. I swear to God, I trust her. I'm like thinking that we've left it somewhere. I'm like, where were we last? We were in the cart. Let's go check the cart.
So on a 15, yeah, she just says, "I get it. I'm new and everything, so I understand.
What, you mean you've never dropped something out of your
I
bag?
don't think blaming each other though."
I
Can
was
you
saying,
repeat that
I
one
was
more
just
time?
backing up what he was saying of what you've never dropped something just while you're traveling. It could have just fallen out the bag in the cart. He's just checking just in case. Better safe than sorry, right?
Oh my God, do we have to go all the way back?
Oh god, what if she dropped it back in the tavern?
Dude, we just throw her off the tar, man. Come on. Just one time.
Like I'm pretty sure she's still left. Like she was thrown off the tower. She's not gonna stick around anymore. She's like, fuck you guys. I'm going and I'm keeping the necklace.
No, we were very thorough
No.
with our investigation.
True.
Yes, very. So Mel's gonna say, another part of the spell that came up. What are you guys doing with necromantic magic? I noticed the book, and then the spell is revealing something necromantic in nature.
Do you see where it went? Answering the question with a question.
Well, believe it or not, it appears as if it's continuing down the road towards Crestbourne, so going southeast.
Then we have to follow it. Basically, to answer your question, it's important to me.
Mm-hmm.
And then these people just kind of support.
The thing that was inside of
I
you?
thought it was. That's where I want it. I want it back. You know what? Now that I've had a taste of it, I just want more.
Derek, if he tries to eat it again, stop him.
Yeah, I don't think eating it's a good idea. I mean, it was
Well,
bad
we
enough
need
when
to
you
find
wore
out.
it. It doesn't go with your outfit. I don't think it would go with your internals any better.
I'm also thinking that would be giving like a very bad case of constipation, and I'm not dealing with that. Oh yeah, and the whole magical thing, that's bad too.
Right. Well, how much time until like sunrise before we could, travel towards my necklace?
So the sun's already rising at this point. After the searching, it was already closed to begin with, so you're talking maybe like 6 o'clock in the morning.
Good enough for me. So yeah, shall we get
Let's
this
get
show
after it.
back on the road?
Sounds like a plan.
I'm gonna walk next to Mel,
Okay.
as if she's like a compass. So wherever she's looking, I'm like looking there too.
Oh dear.
That's perfect. So, are you having Mel head up this leg of the
I mean, if she can
journey?
detect it, supposedly, then yeah. Why not?
Okay. Well, in that case, I will have her roll.
And in theory, I would know if we
Um.
like stray from the path to Crestborn. Okay.
In theory,
all right.
yes. So you
Yeah,
can
sure,
roll
sure.
too if you would like. So here is her d20.
10.
It's not bad. It's
Yeah, we're going
18.
exactly where we're supposed to go.
Oh god, I'm gonna end up in like
Yeah,
the north
you trust
mountains
her.
or
I do.
something.
I do trust
That's
her,
fine.
and I
Homeward
enjoy the
bound.
view from behind. So let's keep on following.
Dwarf country.
and about an hour in, she kind of stops and looks around, and she casts another spell. That's not good.
What is not good?
Well, you know how I said there were bandits on this road?
Yes.
Looks as if your box is inside their camp. And she points to the side of the road. And one of the hillsides,
Oh.
there's this giant encampment.
Well, I believe her wholeheartedly. We need to wipe out these bandits.
Yeah. I need this back more than anything. So
I suppose I should ask. Booga, do you have any crawls with killing members of your own species?
Who are you saying
Yeah,
this to?
Mute
Booga.
book.
Fucking hell. Most of my own species, sorry.
Do you have any crawls with killing members of your own species?
in theory, he'd be
Wow.
okay with it. He just brings them back.
Deep question. Deep question. I mean, you gotta look at the moral philosophies of killing, but yes, definitely. I have zero quarrels with killing my own kind.
Excellent, because we're probably gonna have to kill a few to get back the box.
Sweet.
Now, if you'd like to sit this one out, that's okay. We're not going to judge.
I mean,
mental-
if the
your mental
option's
health-
there to sit out, I mean,
Your mental health is important to us.
yeah, I agree. Where do you want me to wait?
I mean, I suppose you can wait in the cart.
Okay, right. We'll see you
Yeah,
soon.
You watch the
Hopefully
stuff.
soon. Yeah, I'll watch the stuff.
And I just lost us a teammate in the next combat. Lovely.
Yeah, you gotta learn. You know, sometimes you gotta learn your lesson the hard way.
The thing is, this is not going to teach me any lessons. I'm just doing like what I think is right. Keep people out of harm's
100%.
way. Everything's going according to my plan.
So you're assuming that the bandits are human.
I mean, what else would they
Same.
be?
Yeah.
Wow.
What would
I
they
mean-
be?
This is human land. It's only reasonable to expect that criminals within a country are of the same race as the majority of the country.
Isn't this your country too?
I don't think so. I'm from the Swamps.
One island.
Wait, this
south
is
or
the
something?
alliance where there's multiple races. This isn't, my home. You know that, right?
Well, there's a significant chance that it might be humans. So
Yeah, I'm gonna call Booker back. Booker, no. Kill the non-humans. Let's come on. There's got to be a few.
Okay. Sorry. Killing non-humans,
So-
it's game. Fair game.
Can I actually get a couple of rolls? From Tom, can I get a
Oh,
history
yeah.
check?
I
Since you're from
so
Crestpoint.
am. I know as many things about it as I do about my first and last name. Yeah,
You're
I'm
born in
Crestborn,
Crest?
baby. Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
Not bad. I think that's enough to where you would know, especially being from a thieves guild yourself, that this encampment looks a little familiar. It's not of. Uh, this is the reveal. The
Devils
Devils
in
in
the
the
Sheets.
Sheets. It's not that thieves guild. It's the Arcane Defiance, which is a rival thieves guild.
They wish. This, yeah,
So,
I'll
that's what
relay.
you would
Yeah,
know.
so looking a little more closely, these are just some kind of arcane losers. Um, they're and we're so far from Crestborn, they can't even like cut it in the city. So this should be a walk in the park, and by that I mean just whip it out and show it to them. They might just give us back my stuff.
Whip what out?
So we're not killing anyone. I just want. Can we just get the story straight here? Are we killing or are we not killing? We weren't supposed to kill the last person, so now I'm
Let's
getting
say-
emotional.
Let's say there's a significant possibility you may have to kill someone.
Okay.
Also, out of character, arcane defiance, as in people who are in defiance of arcane arts, or people of arcane arts who are in defiance of well,
They just thought it
the-
sounded cool, so
mostly just thinking if this is people who are against are defiant of arcane arts, well, it's definitely just getting us to wipe out some rivals.
Tom would know that it's a lot of Mariah Academy dropouts.
I would know that.
Well, Mel is just making us do her dirty work. Lovely.
Mel, question. Are you good in a fight?
I am good at supporting.
It's good enough for me. Yeah. Any other questions? I want this back. I feel empty without it.
Question: brown bears or black bears?
It's important.
Beats, Bears, Battlestar Galactica.
Star Galactica. Sorry, I'll let you continue.
So, I pulled up the map just in case you guys want to use it in terms of planning. We'll say you guys are a little bit further back than you are there, but so far
Standing
that's
outside
what
the
you
gate. Hey guys, how should we do this?
see. Exactly.
Well, if you don't stop me, I'm gonna knock. And be like, the Dits are here to come get my stuff.
Like, one moment, we're planning here. Gee. Wait your turn. We're gonna come kill you in due time. Maybe. Well,
So from
I suppose you could like hunger out over here.
from where we are, what are we able to, can we see anything inside the encampment? Can we see anything about like numbers of individuals, roughly where they are? Is there any kind of like watchtower with a guard in it? Anything like that?
You would see that there are 2 guards directly in front of the main entrance.
All right, stand back, enjoy the show, and I'm gonna walk, strut.
Oh.
Unless I'm stopped, I'm not running, but I am.
Oh, God.
I have announced my
Tom.
plan. Yeah.
I don't think just walking in is the best idea.
Why not?
It's never failed before.
I mean,
There was a tomb. There was a tavern. There was my body. You just go in, and you hope for the best.
Remind me, does Tom have the tail?
I believe Tom would have a tail. Yeah.
In that case, I'm grabbing your tail before you can go anywhere.
Guys, let me remind you, we're the Tom Fannies. We're not Derek's.
Yours
dicks,
is not.
You know.
Yours is
We're
not the
Sir
question.
Navy's sphincters. You know, we are Tom's Fannies.
Look, I can grab him by the fanny if you want me to. He's not going anywhere.
Why delay the inevitable? I say there's 2 guards. There's 5 of us. It's easy math.
if we're going to start them just playing in the open, let's at least engage at range to start with, see if we can weaken them before they can hit us back.
See, that's why I like Derek. That's a soft skin who knows his own weakness.
All right, you got 5 minutes, and I'm looking at my wrist for no reason.
I mean, do you have any kind of ranged attack? You can join in as well.
I mean, I do. Yes, I do.
Same.
Okay. Well, I guess then, do we reckon we just want to get somewhere where we've got visual but we're out of melee range and just open up on them?
On the guards.
Yeah. If we're saying the plan is we're just going to storm the place, do we want to just storm the place, just start at a distance?
Are you ranged, Derek?
I've got options.
Okay. What's your forte? Like hammer or?
I mean, my I guess probably best melee attack I've got. Sorry, best attack I've got at the moment is ranged crossbow. But I can do ranged, I can do melee, whatever.
Nobody is sneaky, besides maybe Thomas.
I mean, I have +3.
I mean,
Which is decent.
if you want me to
+2.
look like a loser, I can dress up as Arcane Defiance and just stroll in that way. Feel like it would take longer. But yes, I am, as some people would say, a very, very sneaky.
I do not like the idea of one of us going in there alone. If things go wrong, I don't think these bandits are going to treat them particularly well.
Guys, they're losers. These are the losers that couldn't cut it in the city. They wouldn't even
Well-
make it in Sundance, that little podunk town. Like there's
Well, Tom
nothing
Scat.
to worry about.
How many losers can you defeat in a fight?
How long you got? Just I got one for each.
How about heads? We go talk to them. Tails, we don't fight them.
I thought you wanted to kill things. What is it?
Well, I don't know. I'm going through a midlife crisis.
At this point, Mel speaks up and says, I do have one spell that might be useful. I can make 2 or 3 of us invisible.
This bitch.
All right. So
What? I got
Mel and-
Misty Step. You know, if we're comparing spells.
Nah, yeah. See whose is bigger. Whose book is thicker? So okay, fine.
Between the 2
We can
nerds.
have Mel and Tom made to look like these losers, and we can invisify you 3 and see where that takes us. And if it comes to blows, I'll blow them all.
Will you now?
And I roll my persuasion.
Sounds like business as usual, Tom.
Yeah.
You can't solve every problem with a pretty mouth.
You'd be
Cut to
surprised.
infomercials. Cut
There's
to infomercials.
there's a silver tongue in here too.
Cut to infomercials.
Nobody
Wait,
has
what?
resistance to
Admiral?
silver
Admiral?
weapons.
And this stream is now officially demonetized.
I don't think I have one.
Guys, and that's all for today. Next week.
All 5 of you.
Next week on
Well,
Adventures
next
in
week we
Alainn.
won't talk about fannies.
Yes, we will. We know we will.
It's all we're gonna talk about.
Oh man. I think this is the first D&D game to make me cry.
Oh dear.
If only they
Oh
were
my
tears of
God.
joy.
Yep. Tears of misery.
Absolutely.
Sounds like a Sunday night to me.
Aye.
So,
Wow.
are we doing what Tom suggested then? Make as many as possible invisible, disguise anyone else, and try and just walk in the door? I mean, I guess if nothing
Sounds
else,
good.
it'll get us close to them so we can surprise them up close and take them out.
Well, I suppose your soft-skins are more adapted this whole subterfuge thing, so
Do you
I'll
not
follow
have
your
wild
lead.
shape?
I mean, do, but what would that help? Actually, yeah, I do, but like,
It just goes a rat. And we'll throw you over the wall.
I'm not going to defile my form by taking on the shape of a rat.
Okay, lizard.
Yeah, lizard seems appropriate. Hatchling, as you would say.
Yeah. Your kind would say. Your kind.
So what are you guys doing?
This is new to me, this wild shape concept, so I'm waiting for the answer.
Yes, I suppose I might be able to do some things, but if there's no need, I suppose we may as well just proceed with business.
Business before pleasure. All right. Do your stuff, Mel. I trust you inherently. Cast whatever you want on these three.
So she cast banishment. I'm kidding. She cast invisibility on Derek, Sunifi, and Booker.
Oh.
And she just says, "Well, hopefully nothing hits me or that goes away."
Perfect. All right, so I will cast Disguise Stealth on. I think I can only cast it on myself. And I want to look like one of these guards, like third cousin twice removed. And I will suggest to Mel here, I have some extra clothes, and they don't call us the devil in the sheets for nothing. I'm pretty good with my fabrics to make you look more arcane, defiant.
Okay. Go ahead and make as you're helping her dress up like one of the
Okay.
Arcane Defiance members. Go ahead and roll
Okay.
deception.
I like deception. You could say it's one of my specialties. Exactly.
Wow.
Nice! 25. It's very convincing.
All right. So, yeah, fall in line behind me, fannies. And Mel, ladies first.
Okay. I do recommend that.
Yeah,
you should do
yeah,
the
me too.
talking. So you go
Yep.
up to the two guards at the front.
And I'm gonna say, let's see. What species are they?
One's a human.
Sure.
We'll say
Hey,
the other's a
John.
dwarf.
To the human. And to Mel, I'm whispering, everybody's name is John. What's going on?
Who? I don't recognize you.
Yeah. I thought you were the John that recruited me. Sorry. The name's Jake. This is Maggie. We were just coming from Sundance. There was like a kerfuffle, and we were wondering if we could hole up in here. I'm like starving. I need to get something back inside me ASAP.
Okay. Go ahead and roll out another deception check. And what are the invisible folk doing?
Contemplating suicide, perhaps? No. No, I guess we're just sitting tight, waiting to see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess I'll ready my crossbow pointing at the guard on the left.
Okay.
16.
So, on the 16, he just says, I suppose so. Man, I really don't remember you, but I can't place it. I guess we are
Yeah,
expanding.
who remembers anything these days?
True. Especially with those show's boss
Yeah.
found.
Boss.
Roll a
So
perception check.
they open up the gate. For oh my god. So they kind of lead you inside, and they're still a little cautious. They seem to be kind of flanking you into the entrance itself. But I'll go ahead and reveal the next part of the map that you would see.
Have they left the gate open behind them? Sorry, are we
So-
able to advance up towards to try and sort of follow in behind the group?
Yeah, go ahead and make, we'll say, because they would close it eventually, go ahead and make either acrobatics or athletics, each of you, to try to get in.
Acrobatics
Nice.
or athletics?
Ooh.
Yes.
Every time tonight. Not my night.
Alrighty. So, we'll say that right as soon as they're about to close the door, Sunevi and Booker, you're able to get inside, but you see that Derek's a little bit slow to get in.
Curse these short legs.
So, we'll say on those high rolls, would you stay outside or would you go ahead and go in without him?
I would. Oh no.
Well, would they
actually,
know that he didn't make it?
He's invisible. Do we know he's there? Do we like hear his ass hit the ground?
Yeah, we'll say you hear ass max.
And we're back to butts.
Yep.
Well, you know,
There's a lot of butt stuff on the stream.
Yeah.
I don't know why everyone's laughing.
Oh man.
You know, it's 2022. Guys,
yeah,
come on,
perfectly natural.
grow up. Behave like adults here.
We're so immature.
You guys are really immature. I've kept this professional all night. And
Oh yeah.
I really
absolutely.
haven't appreciated your inappropriate comments.
Disclaimer: This stream is not appropriate for children or adults who do not act like
Or
children.
adults.
No. Yeah, I should probably check what rating I have it set for. I'm not exactly sure.
I'll be fine. Yeah, I'll go help them. I don't know. I'll like feel the ground like Velma and Scooby Doo until I feel some fat dwarf.
Oh.
Derek.
That fucking hurt. That was my face.
Sorry.
No, the door, not you.
Sorry?
Shut up, you two.
Yeah, you shut up.
So, while you guys are arguing while invisible with two guards like 3 feet away from you, the door goes and shuts with you still on the outside.
I can Misty Step. Can use to get in.
So let me move the tokens so we see who's in and who's out.
I know this is probably a very bad idea, but you know what? It's worth a shot. Can I like lean into one of the cars and just whisper in a low but intimidating voice? Open the gate.
Holy shit! Yeah, absolutely. That would be an intimidation check.
I'm good at those. Wow, that's actually better than I expected.
He starts kind of quivering. There's a ghost! I didn't know you guys had ghost friends.
What?
But he goes over and opens the gate.
Out of character, that actually worked.
Things are getting weird.
What?
Get in here, you idiot!
I mean, yeah, if the gate's open enough for us to try and squeak through, I guess I'll try.
Yeah. And that's their insight.
Wow.
So you guys are now on the inside, just inside the gate.
No dwarf left behind.
And the one guard is still like... And the other guard just goes, shut the fuck up, Brian.
I thought they were all called John.
Brian. Right. That guy.
He's a fucking loser. He plays D&D on Friday nights.
One of us.
Yeah. I apologize to anyone named Brian out there.
Don't apologize, caffeinated.
Or John. Or Tom.
Yeah, just any run-of-the-mill name.
What is it? Tom, Dick, and Harry. But yeah, so...
I don't even know what to say to that one.
We're in. Let's go.
Alright. So not Brian is
So-
taking us somewhere.
Yeah, so they seem to be leading you towards... There's a little group of tents over here with a campfire. And I'll actually reveal just a little bit more. So, yeah, this camp is kind of built into a hillside, and they have some wagons and a little campfire in the center of each grouping. And then there seems to be a wooden staircase that leads to a higher level on the northern side of the encampment. But suddenly there are other bandits sitting around that fire. Let me reveal those just so we have an idea. And they all kind of welcome you as you enter in kind of like a shitty way, like, who's this? But you guys are, Tom and Mel, at least, are now over here. Are the rest of you following closely behind, or are you going somewhere else?
I think I'll follow. Sure.
I'm going to try and loop around more sort of to the side behind the cart and the tents on the right of them.
Yeah, certainly.
I'm going to try and squeeze my way in here to have a good look at these two. Oh, and who guys going to join me?
So, let's get some stealth checks from the invisible people.
No.
This would be with advantage because you are invisible.
What was that, a stealth or?
Yes, that would
Finally,
be
I do
stealth.
something right.
I don't.
Nice.
Wow, and neither do you.
That's rough.
Well,
Well, let me see with the insights. There's still a chance.
Yeah, maybe their passive perception is like negative.
wow.
So on that, Booker, you trip over one of the barrels in between the tents. And this guard right here goes, "Hey, what was that?" And alerts the other guards to start checking it out. And they're kind of feeling for the barrel to try to like put it back up. Go ahead and make we'll say a dex save to see if you get out of the way in time.
Feeling for a dagger in the night.
Oh, that's maybe not right, but sure. Yeah, that's fine. It's the same number.
Oh no. So, on that, suddenly one of the guards pushes his hand out and runs straight into you. "Hey, we got something weird over here."
Yeah.
And do
No,
you do anything?
I just stand there. He's just touching an invisible thing. He doesn't know it's a human being, I hope. I mean, that doesn't make sense. I understand that, but that's the logic.
Wow.
He rolled a nat 20 on perception, so we're probably gonna roll
Game's gonna
initiative.
recognize game.
Mel and I are not. We're gonna take these 3 losers out.
2. I'm still stealth.
I mean,
2 losers.
so am I, even though I'm right next to him. Oh,
That's
Like
that's
my
hilarious.
spirit animal
Oh, God.
once said, said,
and I
Danny
continue
DeVito.
to-
That's when I started blasting.
Oh, I didn't have my selected. Right. Don't worry,
you're
I'm just
good.
going to do it like this. Well. Okay, I rolled the exact same thing. Impressive.
Hey, that works.
I was just going to change it manually, but it works too.
For the initiative roll, should it just be a normal roll or an advantage roll if I'm invisible? How does it work for that?
So initiative would
Flat
just
roll?
be,
Cool.
yeah, I think a flat roll.
God,
D&D Beyond is currently undergoing maintenance.
again?
Oh no! Man, is that like a
Yeah,
third
like
that
at
one?
least of the night.
I've rolled one as well. I
You
think
should
Tom
play
did.
Wild Magic Sorcerer in the future. Basically. Just fireball every single time too.
Mm-hmm.
What's your initiative,
Yep.
Tom? Oh, there you
18.
go. I found it.
But I'm not
Swag.
outwardly aggressive. I have not drawn my weapon.
Okay.
I'm not the worst.
So, let's roll for Mel. 11.12. She's gonna go slightly ahead of Sinevi. And then I'll roll for the bandits. I have 2 separate groups of them just because the guards at the front gate haven't really participated in this yet. Oh.
Wow.
And then one more. Not bad. And there's a +1, so that'd be a 9. Okay. Oh no! Accidentally changed Tom's to a 20. Let's fix that. So, they haven't registered that Tom and Mel are in on this. So, the guards are going to start making their way over to where the person found the invisible booker. So, we'll do... I'm so sorry. 2 scimitar attacks at disadvantage on you, Booker.
Go for it. I think my AC is 10, so.
Okay.
How is your AC?
So
10?
that's a 12 on the first one.
Yeah, it hits.
And then a 18 on the
That would
second.
also hit.
I'm Rolling well. So that's 4 slashing,
Yep,
and
yep,
then 5 slashing.
I'm down to 2.
9 total. 2 hit points. Oh
How
my
do you
goodness.
have 11
And
hit
then
points?
these guys aren't gonna do anything yet, but they're on standby, so they're gonna make their way around here.
Do you seriously have 11 hit points?
Yeah. Do you want to back up?
Wow.
Before I join the bandits here.
Out of character, like, for real, how do you
Oh,
have 11
man.
hit points? Like, do you have no constitution, or
Yeah,
Is wizard-
-1, I think, or -2.
or
Minus
wizards
one,
just
minus
that
And
weak?
just asking for no apparent reason, do you happen to have a backup character too, just in case?
Yeah, it's this really outgoing, fun, energetic character that's a lizard folk.
Oh, nice.
I feel like a tactical surrender is in order.
No.
Okay.
No surrender.
Well, that was out of game anyway, so whatever.
So,
Yeah.
Tom, we're up to you.
So he got hit. Does that make him visible?
Am I visible now? Probably.
I don't think so.
Because
but they know.
I want to
Let
ask
me
Mel, like,
double check that.
that sounds like one of ours is getting ripped a new one. Do you sense that your 3 concentration is now a 2 or a 1 or a none?
What do you mean by that exactly?
Well, if he's visible, does that make her concentration easier? And would she notice?
So, the way I read the spell, Booker is actually
Okay,
still
all right.
invisible, because he hasn't cast a spell yet.
Sweet.
If Mel gets hit,
Okay.
that's when
All right.
there's the problem.
All right. So seems like we got to go get. Well, yeah. Let me move around, and I'm gonna say, Mel, follow me or whatever, and say, I think we found your ghost, Brian, and just kind of point and something to the effect of, see if he's got any valuables. And I'll ready my sword, like if somebody like comes too close to me. But I want to see if we can still be stealthy first.
Okay. So we'll say, go ahead and roll
Sure.
a persuasion check, just to see if they still believe you at this point.
Well, I haven't done anything. I haven't even looked for my stuff, guys. Persuasion.
This is already going so well.
Yes.
15.
Okay, cool. So I'll keep that in mind, and then you're holding your action.
Yeah,
for
I
if
have the
anyone
sword.
comes
I'm
near
like
you.
pointing it at the barrel or whatever, and saying, "There's your ghost, Brian."
Okay, perfect. So that will bring us to Booker, who's surrounded by 2 bandits, and quite frankly, you're kind of going in and out of consciousness.
Yes, I am going to. I'm just gonna cast. What do you call it? Scorching Ray. On the 2 gentlemen in front of me, if that's okay. Drop.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. It will drop your invisibility if that's cool with you.
I think it has to be, unfortunately.
Okay.
I think the jig is up.
Yeah.
Piao.
Nice.
Impressive.
And then I think you roll 2 more on that.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh wow.
Nat 20. That's beautiful. They
I
all
think
hit.
they would all be disadvantaged as well because I'm up close, but I think I hit
Wow.
anyway.
They all still hit. Those are pretty high rolls.
And then sorry, damage is 2d6, so I'll roll that now. Did that roll?
Ooh, nice.
Did it roll?
I think it rolled that. I didn't see anything.
Oh, it rolled.
like it rolled the attack
Sorry,
again.
my bad.
You're all good.
Bum, 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 bum.
I think if you just hit Scorching Ray, it will automatically do it.
First one is 7, 6, and 8. So I'll just keep firing into the same guy unless he dies.
Okay, I think one of them is gonna die at least. Definitely. So you fire the first 2 into, we'll say, the one on the left. Does
Yeah,
that work?
sure.
And immediately he just goes up in flames and crumbles to the ground. And then the other 8 damage goes to the other one over
Perfect.
here. Anything else on your go?
Actually, no, I can't cast 2 spells at once, can I? No, I
Sad
realized
one,
it was a
though.
bonus action to Misty Step, but no, perfect. That's me. Thank you.
Okay. That brings us to Mel. She's debating on whether to attack or support. She'll go attack first. No. Sorry. She'll support since the ruse is somewhat there still between Tom and her. So she's going to cast. Yeah. She's going to cast haste on Tom. So you feel very energetic and you'll get a couple extra things on your next
Sweet.
turn.
Tom might actually make it.
And I'll post that just in case
Wait,
you need it.
Wait, no, it's
Yeah.
not Tom that's dying.
Caffeinated.
You're on mute, Tom.
Sorry, when I killed him, I actually got 4 hit points back because
Nice,
Grim Harvest.
Grim Harvest.
Yeah,
Sweet.
it just literally
You got it.
absorb all his life.
Nice.
So
That'll
does
work.
haste have a range of touch?
No, it is
Okay, okay,
30
cool.
feet.
Then I am very fast.
So, yeah, you are golden. So, she does that, and then that's her action. That brings us to Sunevi.
Right. Well, seeing as we are currently in fight, I am going to. There's a unfortunate person right here. Let's go for an acid arrow,
Nice.
which well, knowing my luck, I'll probably miss, but 15. That should hopefully.
Definitely.
Sweet.
Definitely hits.
So like I pop out of being invisible, and you guys just see like this projectile of green glowing energy just spew forth from Sunevi's reptilian jaws. So that is 11 points of direct damage.
Oh,
That's not
nice.
sweet
Well, it actually
and
kills
the guy just
bandit
straight up
outright.
starts melting because this is acid damage.
Yes. So this bandit melts to the
And
ground.
as a
So that's one
as a
less.
bonus action, because Booker is now visible. I'm going to move around to like behind him to get that sweet flanking bonus. And then bonus
Nice.
action, Hungry Jaws.
Ooh.
So let's see if I hit. Advantage. 18.
Yeah, that definitely is.
Then I'm basically just going to take a massive bite out of this guy's shoulder for a grand total of 2 damage.
Okay, that'll work. So, oh, he has 1 hit point. He's barely clinging on to life.
Yes, I get 2 temporary hit points. Sweet.
Perfect. Okay, is that your turn?
Munch.
Okay. Munch. So seeing what happened, the 2 guards at the front gate are gonna enter in. One's gonna try to hit Sunevi. The other's actually gonna try to grapple Booker. So we'll do opposed athletic checks on that one.
Ooh.
That is an 18 that you have to beat Booker. Yeah, so you're grappled. Your athletic's actually pretty good for a wizard.
I need a hug anyway.
Yeah, so one of the bandits is hugging you. And then, Sunevi, let me roll that scimitar
And I believe it's
attack.
going to be advantage because, yeah.
That is a 5.
Yeah, that doesn't hit.
Okay, so swing and a miss, and those are the 2 front gate guards, so that brings us to Derek.
Okay, so since I'm still invisible, I'm actually going to work my way around the back of the rear guard.
Not
And
invisible. Not invisible.
Yeah, I was still invisible.
So
Unless she's dropped
Yes.
her constant. Oh, because she cast haste. Yes,
Yeah.
you're right. Never mind. No longer invisible.
Yeah,
No longer
yeah,
invisible.
sorry about that.
Thank you. But either way, I will still work my way around so that I am in position within 5 feet of the 3 guards, but not within 5 feet of Sunevi and Booker. And then I'm just going to clash one gauntlet against the front of my armor and unleash a burst of thunder around me.
Okay.
So thunder wave.
Oh, nice. So Constitution saving throws.
Is
Let
that
me
max
double check.
damage?
I don't think they have any con.
That is.
So,
So it makes up a little bit for some of my other rolls.
That is beautiful. I'm gonna roll theirs at the same time.
So
since,
would it be right to say they've been
it's all the
thunderstruck?
same.
Oh, wow, wow, wow.
Thunderstruck.
Yes.
Okay.
Or not.
So 1 makes it, the other 2 don't. So we'll say this guy to the right of you makes it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so he takes the half
And then
damage,
that's
so that's the 8 damage
16.
to the one to the right, and then 16 to the other 2.
Okay, the other 2 just straight up die. They just go down and they're getting down.
Cool.
To
And
thunderstruck.
any unsecured object within 15 feet of me gets blown away from me by 10 feet as well.
Like, I'm pretty sure, like, doesn't Thunderwave, like, also knock people back, like, 10 feet, so these 2
If they fail to
corpses...
save,
So these
but
2
they-
corpses are just, like, being launched away. Impressive.
rolling along the ground.
Perfect. Yeah, so there's like kind of trash and like random food items just like flying everywhere. Some apples too. Just
Does the items
Flying
include
everywhere.
a magical artifact?
no,
Lead
sadly
box
not.
tumbling through the dirt.
Yeah.
Cool. And then I don't have anything useful for
So-
my bonus, so I am just going to use what little of my movement. Do I have enough? Hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, I've got 5 feet movement left, so I'll step back around to resume the flank on the remaining guard.
Okay, perfect. So, that guard acts on a different initiative, but these two are still alive. Wow, there's only 3 left. That you can tell anyway. But this one's gonna come over to Tom. Then this one's gonna try to smack Booker. So here's the one
Tom
against
is looking at my compadres slain on the battlefield. Like we should probably go.
So the 17's for Tom, and then the 21 is for Booker.
These boys are on pads.
So here's the damage.
Imagine getting hit by a 21. Weak.
Does a
So-
17 hit you, Tom?
My AC is 17. I don't want to take any damage, so
Okay,
I will
so-
cast shield. All right,
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
like bro,
So you add that to
bro,
your AC.
and then my dragon face red shield comes up and like just like what? I'm here. Get them.
You brought these
I
strangers
don't know what you're
in
talking about, bro. For the arcane.
here. And the 4 slashings for Booker. Because I'm assuming a 21
Yeah, I can't even
hits.
shield it.
Oh.
Sad.
Oh,
you
2
still up?
health, thankfully. I healed 4.
So I took the temp away. Oh man. So that's their go. That brings us to Tom.
Yeah.
Tom.
um.
Oh, and where you're standing, you would actually see something else too if it helps. There's 2 other bandits that are now kind of clocking what's going on finally. They're kind of slow to the
It
party.
It would have been pretty obvious. My thing emits a 300-foot boom that, that everyone can hear.
Yeah, exactly. They were just smoking weed in the corner and then... Wait, what?
Yeah, they hear the boom and suddenly they start hearing AC/DC in the background too. Very strange. Just faintly playing in the background.
Yeah, exactly.
So again, I'm still just gonna, whatever. This guy brought in these people, and I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade as per usual.
Okay.
Will a 24 hit?
Yes, yes it will.
Oh, actually, I didn't need to cast Shield because my AC would have gone up +2. But anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna roll back. I like it when I cast Shield. Damage. 6 plus 1. See if I can get him in 1. Max damage.
Nice. So that is just 1 below what
Of
was
course.
needed to kill it.
Well, then with my hasted action, I will hit him again, but I cannot cast the spell again.
Yeah.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
All right.
Everything
Then,
hits
assuming
these
I
guys.
do 1 more damage, I'll roll it just to see if I cut him in half.
Yeah. It's fun.
Wow, max again.
Oh, nice, Max again. Yeah, you just obliterate this poor
For
bandit.
this guy who was hitting me for no reason. And I'm gonna go.
And then he looks over towards Brian and goes, I love you, Brian. And then dies.
I will flank with Booker to help him with my bonus action of 2-weapon fighting. So it's just a dagger.
Nice.
Stabby, stabby. Gotta take what I can get. Does an 18 hit?
Yes. Yes, it does.
And this, I believe, does not add anything. So I will do 2 damage.
Hey, every little bit helps. So, you slice into the bandit that's staring down Booker, and you see that your friend's looking a bit
Yeah,
rough.
yeah. Don't worry about this one. I got this one.
And that actually brings us to Booker. If
Yeah,
that's everything
yeah.
on your go.
Um,
Swag.
Nice and simple. Can I cast magic missile on the guy 5 feet from me, or is that not allowed?
Yeah. It would just be a disadvantage.
Yeah,
since
Misty
it's
Step
ranged.
first.
Or there's one over here
I
next
don't
to
think I
Suniti.
can Misty Step first because it's as much as it's a bonus action, I don't think I can cast 2 spells.
Right.
Yeah, it would have to be a cantrip for your action.
Yeah, so I'll just am I okay? Magic missile hits automatically, doesn't it?
Yes, that is correct.
So it's 3d4 plus 3 if I'm just hitting the same guy.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that. Disadvantage wouldn't even
7.
matter.
4 plus 3, so 7.
Yeah. So he's looking pretty rough,
I could have ran.
but he's still
I
up.
could have rolled literally anything higher.
Anything else on your go?
No, that's me. Thank you.
Okay, so Mel is gonna go ahead and enter the fray. She's gonna swing around here. I don't know why I made her token like 10 times bigger than everybody else's. It makes no sense. She's gonna cast Firebolt. That's just a 17. I'm not sure why Bless keeps popping up. Then her damage would be 13 fire. So, the one in front of you, Booker, just burns into ash. And she says, "Oh, that takes care of that one." And that brings us to Suniti.
Yes. Well, I'm just going to use Primal Savagery on the guy right in front of me. Which should, I believe,
Okay.
gonna be advantage because flanking all that.
Yeah.
So let's see if I somehow manage to miss. I do not. Okay, so
No.
let's see the damage.
Oh, that is so sad.
Yeah, so like my claws
One
like
acid
start
damage.
oozing with a green acidic liquid. But unfortunately I only like barely glance this guy's cheek. But
But
just to
every
not
little
be
bit
completely
counts.
outdone, I will go ahead and bonus action Hungry Jaws again. Because I am
Nice.
always in the market for some
Swag.
human meat.
Hungry, hungry lizard.
16.
Yeah, that definitely
Don't fail
hits.
me. 5.
Okay. Yeah, you chomp down on this bandit, and you sense the life go away from him.
And
that was a weird way of
those who
saying
are
that.
close
but
enough,
yeah.
they just see Sunivi like tear this big chunk of flesh out of this person as he's falling to the ground. And hey, I gained 2 additional temporary hit points. Actually, let me check
Nice.
real quick. I don't know if that.
Then
Actually, I don't know because I don't remember
I'm
with the
gonna
stacks.
roll. So
Oh.
at this point, these two bandits here are gonna roll into initiative as well. Oh, sorry. Derek's at the bottom, so you would go first.
Awesome.
Before that.
So since there's no other immediate threats, I'm going to move across to behind the front of this tent, and then I'm going to just peek around at one of those two, the one on the left, and open up with. I'm actually push forward one arm of my armor, and there's a big sparkling gem on the back of the glove, and it sort of crackles for a moment with lightning, and then goes towards the guard on the left.
Nice. See that roll.
Does a 15 hit.
Yes.
Cool. So
That
with
is
my
so
lightning
cool.
launcher, then, the first time that I hit a creature with it, I can deal an extra 1d6 lightning damage to it as well. So I'll just roll the extra 1d6 to go with that.
Yeah.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah. So that is 11 points of
Nice.
lightning damage to the guard on the left.
That's exactly what you needed to kill it. It just falls over. Dead. Let me delete that token. And then
Nope, that's
anything
that
else
for
on
me.
your go? Okay, so at the bottom of the initiative, there's one poor bandit like shaking in his boots at the other side of the encampment, and then you see a man come out of the main tent up here, and just says, "You're encroaching on my home, and that's not gonna do." And he's gonna roll into initiative. The bandit captain. How did he do? Okay, pretty decent. So that's a 14 for the bandit captain. So he'll go right after Tom, and then let me roll for the other bandit. So that is going to be a d20 plus 1.
Damn it.
19. So, this guy is going to go ahead and he's going to do some ranged attack because he wants to keep his distance. He's going to do a light crossbow shot towards, we'll say towards Mel. And that hits her. But she's gonna cast shield. No, that wouldn't make a difference. Her armor class sucks. So she's not gonna cast shield.
She's gonna get
she's
shield
gonna
and
take
still get hit.
it.
Aha!
Exactly. I'm like, wait, why is her armor class so low? Oh, wizard. That's why. So she's gonna take that damage. And then that's his go. And he'll just kind of cower over here beside the tent, and that leads us to Tom.
How dare you strike my lady? And I will bonus action dash all up onto this guy for daring
Okay.
to do anything to harm my beautiful companion. And I'm just gonna straight up murder. So
Murder.
does an 11 hit?
I don't think so, but I will double check.
Okay,
No.
it's all right.
It does not. Just bounces off.
There's no
Wow.
friends around me.
What a knight in
So
shining
clearly,
armor you're supposed to
blinded
be.
by the beautiful rage, I have, and not being used to the haste spell, I am swinging like crazy Well, what does my 1 get me?
You would, I think, maybe just drop your weapon because there's no one around you to
me with
hit.
it. I will drop it like it's hot.
Nice. Drop it like it's hot. Alrighty. Anything else
No,
on your go?
no.
So, first of all, Derek, could you do a perception check to see if you see Tom completely whiff?
Yeah, sure.
Just because this is mildly amusing.
Somehow Derek still takes damage.
Doubtful.
10 was actually the DC. I said, so you see it.
Okay.
But then the bandit captain is gonna go. He does not have any ranged attacks because he sucks.
He could throw a weapon. That technically counts.
Thanks for the idea. He's gonna do a dagger ranged attack first.
Well,
Does a 23 hit Derek?
It would. Do I get any kind of bonus? Does he get any kind of disadvantage trying to hit me from the other side of the tent?
It would boost your AC by, I think, 2.
No, it still hits me then.
sorry,
Okay.
Derek.
And he's actually
Cool.
gonna keep walking down. And he's gonna throw another dagger. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, he can hit you once he gets there. He's gonna do the same exact thing. And that's a nat 1, so that one just basically breaks against one of the tent's like wood pillars, and it's a cheaply made dagger. But that would be
How much
his
damage do I take?
go.
Sorry, from that first dagger hit.
Oh, sorry. 7
Okay.
piercing. And he actually still has movement left. So he's gonna go 5, 10, and kind of chill on this wood ramp. So then that would bring us to Booker.
Has anyone hit the captain yet?
Not
Nope.
yet.
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, just there. And then I'm gonna cast Scorching Rays again, just on the captain.
Nice.
24, nat 20,
Nice!
18. Much like the
all.
reminiscent death of a zombie recently, this man about to feel smoke.
Yeah. And they all hit.
9, 10.
Nice, solid. So 20.
Yep, 28 damage.
Yeah. That is so dope.
Is
Just blasting one right
is
after
the
the other into
is the
him.
crits damage crunchy?
Yes, that would be the case on the last one.
What happens? Do I roll or?
So you get to roll an additional d6, I think, if we're doing that right. But 1 automatically accounts as a 6. So if you just roll 1d6.
5, so 33.
Nice, so that would be an... Okay, perfect. Swag.
Where is it?
Nice, 33 damage in 1 round at level 3. That's pretty good.
Great spell.
Anything else in
No,
your
I
go?
don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
I'm gonna
That brings
I'm
us
gonna miss
to...
that damage when you die to a stiff freeze.
Mm.
So, Mel wants to keep that haste spell up, so she's gonna do Ray of Frost. 5, 10. Get to about there. Of course, the wizards are up front. This is just great.
We know no
Yeah,
better.
not chill.
So the 2 doesn't do anything, but the 24 definitely hits. And then she deals 10 cold damage, and then his speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of her next turn. So let me add that. Nice. Yeah, that brings us to
Right.
Sunivi.
So, upon seeing Derek getting hit by a dagger, I will like pat him lightly on the shoulder and just go, "You stay here. We'll take care of this." And seeing that our most close to death character is currently at the front, I'll move like up in front of him, between him and the bandit chief, and let's go for a flame blade.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Booker is always going to be our most close to death
Nice.
character, even at full health, right?
Exactly, which is why I need to protect him.
Yeah.
At all costs.
You know what? You fucking pansies are always at the back too. Every single fight I've been on like 1 or 2 health, and I never say a word because I know I'll become a target. I just always stay quiet about my health, and this is the first time I've ever mentioned it.
You
Pansies
say that,
at
but
the
at the same time, I spent all of our combat on the front line too. It's not my fault.
Yeah, I know, Snevi, you're
not-
brilliant.
It's not
Genuinely,
my fault to insist on being melee.
You genuinely put out a lot of damage out, so I all love to you, brother. The other 2 fuckers.
Oh dear.
I'm only
Well,
messing.
so speaking of damage, I miss.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that totally misses. Is that all for you?
I would like to just shout back towards Booga. Get back! You're too hurt for this.
Okay. And that brings us to Derek.
So I'm going to let's see what's my best option here. Yeah, I'm just going to step around the side of the tent and take a pot shot at the captain with my crossbow.
Yeah, go for it.
16
That hits.
and 11 points of piercing.
Ooh, nice. That's a good roll.
It's a max roll. It's a very nice roll.
Yeah.
So apparently I can't do much this game, but when I do it well.
Very nice.
That's cool. And he's looking pretty roughed up, if that helps. And that will actually bring us to the...
Sorry, I was going to say then
Oh, go
with
ahead.
the remainder of my movement, I'm going to step up to just form a wall with Sunevi between the captain and Booker.
Yeah, perfect.
I specifically told you to stay there.
I will be your hero, baby.
Oh god.
That was amazing. Point of inspiration.
And
so
they
Booker-
say that a hero can save us. We're not gonna stand here and wait.
That is amazing.
See, clearly we've missed our calling. We should have been a party of bards. It would have been like the biggest orchestral campaign ever. Amazing.
So, the bandit tries to swing at Tom, completely whiffs to the point where he throws it across area just from being nervous, and then he goes, "Oh, well, this is awkward." And that actually
Yeah,
brings
I don't
us
hit
to
you,
Tom.
you don't hit me. But I will, I guess, pick up. How far did the scimitar go?
let's roll for it.
It actually
We'll
hit Boop in the back
say-
of the head and knocked him out. Knocked him
Yeah,
out.
somehow still hit Booker.
3 feet away. So,
All right, yeah.
we'll put it at 5. Like
I'm
over
picking
here.
it up. That's mine now.
Okay.
I believe
Swag.
scimitar is still finesse, so it's the same.
Yeah.
Same old stuff. What's yours is mine, my
Go for
friend,
it.
and I get a 10 to hit.
That does not hit.
Right. Shit. I'm just not used to it. Just not used to it.
You are hasted if you want to try. Oh,
Yeah,
there we go.
the hasted attack.
That works
Okay.
better. The haste works.
For 8 damage.
Nice. So, you stab him in the abdomen.
I slashed him with his own blade, and I will dagger him a little too, if I can,
Yeah, go for it.
with a 14 to hit. Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
For max damage.
Nice. You slash this bandit down, and he is now dead.
That. And I guess I'll pick up the short sword, but I'm gonna sheath it. I'm gonna keep using the scimitar.
Okay. Awesome. And that will bring us to the bandit captain. He has 3 attacks in melee. So he's gonna do 2 against
Oh.
Sunivi, because he's a little bit unnerved. And then he'll do 1 towards Derek. So here's scimitar number 1, scimitar number 2. So that's a 21 and a 9 to hit.
Yeah, the first one hits. Imagine getting
Okay.
hit by 21.
So that is 7 slashing.
Ow.
And then he's gonna do the dagger as a bonus action towards Derek. Does a 24 hit?
Yes.
This is why I told you to stay back.
And that's 7 piercing.
Okay.
Wow, that's a lot of
Okay.
damage.
And then I think that's everything. Alright, that brings us to Booker.
I'm up. I'm gonna magic missile again. Go back to Old Faithful.
Swag.
This roll +3. Better. 13.
Nice.
Sweet.
So let me double check. That's actually enough. How do you want to do this?
It's like pistols with his fingers, just the one finger pistol, not 2 fingers. That's for what do you call it? The other spell. Scorching Ray is 2 fingers. 1 finger is for magic missiles, so I just go pap 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 and fire 3. I'm actually trying to shoot at the other guy, but you kill him. So as they are firing towards him, they redirect and hit the other guy in the back.
Nice. So the bandit captain is no more.
Woo! And I suck
Nice.
his soul.
And that brings us down to the initiative. You suck his soul.
Say, Derek, do you
Mm.
happen to have a dagger on your person?
Haha. Yeah, I think I've got one around here somewhere, pulling it out of a leg. Do you want it?
Oh, that's what I was, that was I was referring to, but that is I guess that's very appropriate.
I hand you the dagger.
And just to return the favor, I'll cast Cure Wounds on Derek. As I grab the dagger, you just our hands briefly touch, and you just feel this surge of the energy going through you. For
I could
okay,
get used to being paid like this.
It's only 6, but oh well. It's something.
Better than nothing.
6 is fucking loads.
It is a lot. It's good.
That's more than half.
Not for all of us.
Yeah, we all know where this is going. Seeing how this guy was clearly the leader of this place.
Wait. Let me turn away first.
What?
I don't want to see you chow down on another dead guy.
I'm just.
No, you do you. It's fine. Just do. I don't want to watch it.
I was not gonna eat it here now. But yeah, I just. Let's just say I cut off one of his hands. It takes a bit of work. It's a bit of a dull dagger. God damn it! Get
Yeah.
with a bit of a cracking and crunching. Just to sell the image.
Yeah. But you have a bandit hand.
I have a snack for the future.
A snack
You know
for
what?
the future.
Just for the thing of it, I hand the dagger back to Derek, completely covered and stained in blood. Thank you.
Great. Thanks. I'll just take it and slip it inside my my bag that's hanging off my hip.
I'm gonna huff and puff my way back with the haste spell, assuming to be finished. Oh my gosh, you guys, we got him. Where's my necklace?
I have more important things to worry about than your necklace. Hugo is hurt.
He always lives. I'm going to the wherever the captain came out of. I'm going in there.
Okay.
Now, come,
Perfect. So that would be
now, come
up
on, Buddha,
here.
sit down. Let's
Yep.
The
take
top.
a rest. I'll take care of you. Don't worry.
So you go into the guild boss's tent and go ahead and make an investigation check.
My favorite.
Can I follow and assist with that?
Yes, indeed. Okay, so inside this tent, you see a couple things. You see that the lockbox must have just gotten here recently, because it's sitting on the table, and you recognize it to be the one that you had. Then there's also a chest inside that appears to be locked.
Well, first things first. Open sesame. Down the hatch.
Tom, no!
Do you eat the obsidian
Down
necklace?
the hatch.
Somebody stop him.
Okay, make a wisdom saving throw.
You got it.
Oh god.
Yeah, 18.
So again, you feel that same effect of just wanting to lash out and hurt the closest thing to you, but then you're like, everything is okay.
Yum
It's
yum
fine.
in my tongue.
Well,
And-
we're gonna have to do an autopsy now.
And I'm gonna wink at Derek and be like, see, I told you I ate it. And then going to go to that chest and thieves tool it up.
Nice. Also, make a Constitution saving throw as
I'm
well.
gonna save all day.
Yeah.
I think my con is good. Yeah. Better than my wisdom. But rolled the same.
Nice. So, unfortunately, no matter how high the roll, you avoid throwing up with trying to stuff an obsidian necklace down your throat. But it's I can't believe I'm saying this, but it's just too big.
So, all right, if I can't quite get, I'm going to just I'm gonna try to like sleight of hands it back into the box in my pocket. But who's in the room with me? All right, so I'm just I want him to believe I ate it. So if that's deception or sleight of hand, but I will put it back in the box and into my pocket.
Probably sleight of hand against his perception.
And while you do that, go ahead and take 10 hit points.
Me?
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
It's a passive
14.
or a check from myself?
Go ahead and do a check.
I'm very glad you said that.
Might give you a better chance.
Gives me a much better chance.
You see through all the bullshit.
Well, I still wink, and I'm still going for the chest. But I think
we can tell everyone else that you did.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing the whole time. I ate it.
At least if anyone else tries to steal it, they'll probably just take you instead.
Yeah, take the whole me.
Awesome.
And my gullet is another plane of existence on like the 7th or 6th hell.
That's hilarious. Okay. And then you're gonna use tools the chest. Nice.
Yeah, keep rolling an 18. I'm gonna take it.
Awesome. It opens. However, suddenly you disappear from existence.
As long as I have my necklace.
Were you holding on to
yeah,
the
absolutely.
lockbox?
It's on my person. I would have put it in like my pocket or something.
Okay, cool.
While I open this chest.
Yeah. So, Derek, you watch as Tom just.
The last thing I'll say is, "Don't take my stuff."
No one's gonna believe this.
What did he say? Take his stuff?
Do I recognize what has happened to him from anything I've ever seen with magic ever before?
So you could your choice, Arcana or History.
They're the same. We'll go with Arcana. Why not? Yeah.
Middle of the road. You just get the sense that it's some sort of trap, maybe conjuration.
Okay. Well, at least we got someone here who knows how to find things and people, I guess. And I'll stick my head back outside and say, I think we're going to need some help here. We've not just lost the necklace this time.
Oh. What else did we lose?
It's more who.
Go on.
Well, he's gone. Tom's just gone. I don't know how, I don't know where, but he's got the necklace, so at least it's safe, I guess. Maybe?
Which one's Tom again?
Don't mind him. He heard us doing the last encounter. Look, stay here. Derek, take me. Where did he disappear from?
The chest, he opened it, and gone.
Take me there.
I've got
now.
no clue. I mean, I've seen all kinds of magic. I've got literally decades of experience with it. I've never seen this before. No idea what happened.
Take me there right now.
But it's literally just here in the tent.
Tom, I sent you a text as well
Well, we all know what's gonna happen here.
on Discord.
Shillelagh, I'm gonna start beating up this chest until it gives us
At least
Tom
look
back.
inside first. At least look inside first.
Sunevi also poofs out of
You
existence.
fucker didn't look yourself. Oh, Derek, what are you look in yourself? No? You sent poor Sunevi to death. He was like, Sunivi, I need you for a second. I need you to check this trapped chest for me.
Well, apparently even hitting the
Jeepers.
trap with your weapon
Sorry,
is enough to
I'm
send it
medding.
away.
Booker, can you come look in this chest for me?
I did warn him. He opened the chest and poof, gone.
Hey, I was just
Right.
trying to beat up the chest, but apparently
I'll
that
stick
doesn't
my head
work
outside
either.
again and say, so the problem's getting worse.
En
Not
route,
better.
brother. En route. What seems to be the problem?
Don't go near the chest.
I sent you a
Which
message,
chest?
Matt.
The chest in the tent. Do not go near it. Do not attack it. Do not touch it. Do not look inside it.
Oh.
Whee! No, I won't. I won't open it. I won't open it.
So, the funny thing is, it's actually already open. So you see what's inside. It's just apparently touching it seems to be causing the issue.
How do you hide your token again? Oh, I don't think you can.
They're invisible. I start swinging at the air around me randomly. Bang!
You don't feel anything.
Son of a-
I'm gonna
Shit,
try and call
lazy shit.
Mel in and say, have you got any spells for finding people?
She comes out.
Or I guess that box. You could track that
because
before,
she's been
right?
kind of hanging behind. I could have checked if.
No, sorry. The box
You know.
that you led us here following. Are you still able to follow that? Can you sense it, or can you like follow people? Because they're all gone.
Well, I would look behind you.
And as you say this, you just see Sunivi walking up towards you again from one of the other tents.
Oh, I wanna superhero pose through the tent from above.
Nice, yeah.
Well, that was.
Did you miss me?
You know what? Surprisingly, yes. More than
yes,
I realized.
He definitely missed you. He was very worried about you.
Aww.
I mean, it's also got something to do with the fact you've got some unknown evil artifact that is kind of the key to another 50 gold in your pocket. But hey,
Yeah.
Oh, you
pocket.
guys found it.
Yeah, sure. I'm going back to the chest. I'm saying something to the effect of "Fool me once," and I'm gonna can I roll Arcana on it so that I can like disarm it or something?
Yeah, we'll say, yeah, that would be an Arcana check.
13.
Okay. So you touch it and try to like disarm it, but fortunately one of your fingers slips and accidentally touches the chest, and you poof out of existence again.
Fool me twice, shame on me.
Same spot as before, actually.
What a waste of powerful magic.
There's nothing inside it?
There is.
Oh, what's inside? He's not here, so what's inside?
You know what?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
So, you see two rolled up pieces of parchment.
I take one and hand the
I love how
other.
you're the first person.
I take one and hand the other to Derek. I don't know. Divide.
Okay.
Hmm.
Go ahead and make your choice. Investigation or sleight of hand to avoid touching the box as you do so.
Investigation, please, and that. Please. Oh,
Nice.
yes. Let's go.
Nice. That's enough. Yeah, you're able to grab both of them. And you hand them to Derek.
okay. Shall we see what they are, or do we want to try and get a sense for it before we just open them and read them?
No one traps anything twice.
You disappear. I'm kidding.
That's why I handed them to you, Derek.
It's my turn, isn't it? Okay.
So, you see a single-use spell scroll for animal friendship, and also there's a deed to a house of some sort.
Question. Yes, the
Okay.
chest empty now. Is the chest
What's
empty?
that?
I would like to hit the
Yes.
chest with Thorn Whip.
Go for
Repeatedly
it.
until it breaks.
Yeah, roll an attack.
sorry.
Definitely.
No, that was not 18 damage. 3 damage. I clicked
Yeah.
way too many times.
Nice. And yeah, if you just keep hitting it, it
Basically,
eventually
just
breaks.
easily standing there, just whacking this chest to bits with a long, thorny whip made of, well, vines and barbs and whatever.
Do you want us to leave you in here with the chest, or?
I am just making sure it is disabled.
And I'm coming back in from the top
gosh.
again. What happened to the chest?
Oh, don't worry, Tom. I took care of that. You know what? For the heck of it, I'm gonna touch one of the broken down splinters.
Nice. We'll say it's no longer functional. Unless you want to poof
I
again.
was just thinking because if it is still functional, we basically have like 1,000 small teleportation keys now.
to
that
specific
spot, yeah.
It might be useful. If we encounter a dragon in the future, we just throw one of them at the dragon and poof, no longer our problem.
Thank God I didn't say it worked.
Is there? Sorry,
Alrighty.
I was just going to
Go
say, is there
ahead.
any other detail on the deed about where the house is or anything like that?
You get the sense that it was made pretty encryptic on purpose, but you would see the location is listed as, instead of like writing the full thing out, it's PB.
Okay.
Peanut butter jelly.
Peanut butter.
Okay.
All right, guys. I say seems like a good spot as any to kind of bunker down. This is our new home now. Anybody comes back here, we'll kill them too, and take their stuff.
Like, why would we kill them?
Because they
Is
would be
there a bed
losers.
in this tent?
I mean, I'm fine with, like, you know, murdering people who clearly mean us harm, but like random passerbys.
Do we know how far we are from Crestbourne?
So between Tom and Mel being pretty familiar, you would get the sense that you probably have another day and a half to go.
Okay. And it's still quite early in the day, right? Because how long did it take us to track them here?
About
Okay,
an hour.
yeah. Well, I mean, we don't have to bunker down here. We've got time. We can at least push closer to where we're going. I don't know about you, but
Oh,
I don't always think that a recently cleared bandit camp is the safest place to stay.
it's my camp now. For the dips.
Sorry, of course.
It's the fanny pack stronghold.
Do you guys do any?
It's the pantry. It's the pantry. Like pantry, but with a fan.
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Foster's home for fantastical friends. I'm sorry. Fantastical.
I'm dead.
We have to kill this joke.
The fannies.
We have to kill it.
No,
I'm
it's
sorry.
If
Or you could
I
just keep
created
it
a
going.
monster.
will only return stronger than ever.
I mean, you can always just bring
Yeah.
it back. It's what you're good at, right?
Indeed.
Yeah, yeah. I'm really good at it.
Just so you guys know, with each stream description, I'm now gonna say the fannies are
The
going to, or starting the episode title with
Yes.
that.
Yes. I love it. And I hate it.
All voiceovers by Morgan Freeman have to have him saying, and the fan is.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I wonder what the group logo would be. The funny thing is, the game I play and on actually we did a stream earlier, but our group name is called D's Nuts
Classic.
because we're all very mature.
Maturity is just another
So,
way of saying
is there
boring.
anything else? Yeah.
Within reason.
Is there anything else you guys do at the Bandit camp?
I mean, is there anything else within the tent other than the chest and the box on the desk that were previously identified and found?
You could search through the tents if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I actually like to do that
Why
too,
not?
but more to look
So,
like for stuff like well, what do you call that? Herbs and plants and things that might seem like they could possess ritualistic importance.
nice. Go ahead and do. We'll do this roll a little bit differently since there's so many tents. Could everyone roll a d10?
I'm back, baby!
Oh yeah.
It was a 1. Why is that not gone? There you go.
Nice. And Derek, actually go ahead and roll again, because that will give you a different thing.
It was a 2.
There we go. 2. Solid. Okay. We'll start with Tom. You find a quiver of 20 arrows.
I'll take it.
Then Booker finds 5 silver pieces. Sorry, I keep going back and forth. Then Derek, you find a nice bottle of wine from the Spirit Glen Vineyards in Flamoria. And Sunivi, you find, I'm laughing too hard. It's a book called The Secret Love of Lycidas. And it's like a smutty novel, like about the Dark Saint, kind of like 50 Shades style. And then on the back it says this cost 1999 gold pieces.
As lovely as this is, Sunivi has found a book. Sunivi cannot read. I have no idea that I'm carrying around what is basically 50 Shades of Grey.
Yeah.
So yeah, this means nothing to
Sunivi,
Sunivi.
I'd be happy to read this to you.
Just read it and pass me the key points.
Oh, sure. And I'll take that.
I will say that is very impressive with you, Softskins, that you can decipher these strange symbols. But yeah, I hand over the book to Tom.
And here's the title of it. So,
Citizen Lee.
I think, yeah, that is so terrible. I love it. So, unless there's anything else you guys would do at this bandit camp, I think that's where we'll end today's session.
Imagine spending 19, almost 20 gold on smut.
Perfect.
Sunimi's probably so confused.
I'll let you know. Might be worth it.
Alrighty.
Possibly.
Well, we'll say goodbye to Twitch chat first, and we'll have to see where this picks up next week. This very strange session of adventures in Alainn, and we'll have to see what the fannies do once they get the
butts and
crest
brawls,
board,
baby.
in next
Indeed.
week's session.
And
Yeah.
whatever you do, don't get your fannies in the twist.
Oh my god. On that note, goodbye Twitch, and thanks for watching. I can't.
We are sorry for
this,
everything.
episode from Caffeinated Arcade.
We're sorry
We
for
are so
nothing.
sorry.
Good night. Good day.
That's all we can say. And we will catch you next week at the same 7:30 UTC time. Catch you.